Submission. Oh shit! I clicked the wrong button. Hold on one time. Yeah.
You're not good at this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you have to stop watching wrestling at
No, really.
an older
What
age.
does wrestling have to do
No,
with it?
I didn't get that.
You see how the animation he
Trying and
was?
it didn't work.
The animated, he was just very animated. But this is the 100th.
Your whole ass up.
You know what I'm saying? It take you 100 episodes and the button's still not right. Just leave it. It's all right.
No, man, I like
It's
the
aight.
sounds.
Bruh.
I like the sounds, bro.
You're just not good at them.
Embarrassing.
Exactly. You're not good at them. So just leave it be.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
I think that's
He's
the point
practiced.
that we're trying to make. You're
He's-
getting good at this.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's practiced.
Yeah, so fuck both of you. Man, it's just another week, another day. I have like
Two-stepper.
energy today. Actually, I don't. I do, but I don't. But it's the 100th episode, so we got to make this lively. We got to make this energetic, man, because we've been doing this for a minute, and we're gonna bring back some clips today from the frickin' when we were the original, the opinionated podcast. I'm talking about the first clip I ever posted on my TikTok like a couple years ago. We're gonna watch some of those. We're gonna watch some moments from the show that's either went viral or were just a good.
So
good
we're going
moment.
to see y'all skinny.
I was about to say that. I was
Yeah.
gonna let you use that joke.
We gonna see
I
y'all
wasn't gonna let you
skinny.
use that joke. I had it. I was like, oh yeah, when we were 100 pounds lighter. But you got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Beat you to it.
I feel like I still look the same though. When I was looking
Fuck
at
no.
myself in the videos, bro, I don't
no.
feel like I look much different.
You
Fuck
don't. You gained
Bro,
weight, bro.
we look bad
I mean, I wouldn't say y'all look bad.
compared
But-
to what we used. Yeah, in the time frame of 100 episodes, a lot has changed.
Oh, I mean, for sure. I mean, we've also that was what 2 years ago. Two, you know what I'm saying? Like throughout the years, people change, man. I will say though that yes, you are like a whole different person than you were on the clip I was just watching earlier. Cause I was like, holy shit, whoa, Bo. But yeah, we'll get into them in just a little while.
Should be interesting.
So, Ed, how was your surgery?
It sucks. It still sucks. Do not, ladies and gentlemen, get any type of tonsil removals, anoid removals if you are over the age of 25. The
So, like,
shit hurts
Why did you have to get it removed in the first place? Like,
because I was snoring like really bad, and then I would stop breathing in my sleep and a whole lot of shit, and then my fucking tonsils would swell up, so like really big,
that's awful.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what I
which-
just realized? Go ahead, continue.
which sucked also. But yeah, over 25, do not recommend. Just deal with it, honestly, because the recovery process sucks ass.
It was,
And
right?
I was
thought
like,
it was
I'm so
me.
sorry, Ed. It was just like I felt like everything was
The
looking-
red light?
There we go.
Yeah,
Yes.
the red light.
It makes a huge. Look
It
at how
does
big
make
that
a
difference is.
It
bro.
gives you a tan.
That shit. So what? It evens out the. It looks different now. All right.
It's like it warms
everybody
up.
today.
It warms. It's like it makes it more appealing.
Just saying, bro.
The
I give it
blue
to you.
and the
Just
red gotta be
appreciate
together.
it. They
Like,
gots to be, bro. You know what
So,
I'm saying.
anyways, besides all that, with this 100th episode and the things that we've already been through, what I think we need a rug.
No, really. We talked about that rug for a minute.
We need
It's
a
been a
rug
whole
in this
year.
bitch. We need something going on. I've been trying to figure out different ways of like how to rearrange this to where it's just like complete walking space and like there's none of this stuff here, but it's just not happening.
yeah.
Unless you put the cameras on the wall or some shit.
Yeah, but then that's putting them on the walls. Like I mean,
That's
the
fun.
only
I like to
one
mount
that
things.
the only one that would
pause.
I bet.
easy.
I bet.
Pause.
I bet.
Pause.
I missed what she said.
Yeah, he missed it. It don't matter.
It was
It's gone.
right there too.
I'll
His
see it
gone.
back when I see this later.
He did. He completely missed it. That was
Because
a great
I
one.
don't paint. I was now thinking about cameras on the walls and shit.
Yeah, and I was too.
Oh, she's trying to make. Got you.
No, I'm serious. I was.
Yeah.
Hey, Kalia.
Hi, Kalia. Hey, Kalia. Since Tay never wants to ask, you want to come on the show one day?
I do ask. Go ahead and tell him no, like you tell me.
Don't tell me
Damn.
no. That's
She
the
just
difference
exposed
between
you.
me and her.
Hey,
Don't
sis,
tell
she
me
exposed you. She said you didn't want to come on anyway. That's fucked up.
Damn. Anyway, so it's been it's been a while since we've been doing this show, and it's just like crazy going back and then like realizing
Thank
like,
you, babes.
dang, done like
Sorry.
mad episodes. No, it's all good. I appreciate it. Thank you, Tez. Appreciate Tez. What's up, man?
Thank you.
I feel like the show has matured. It's gotten better. It's gotten worse. It's gotten up. It's gotten down. It's been all over the place. The one thing I will say that this year the difference between this year and last year is how rowdy the show's gotten. And a part of me kind of misses some of that rowdiness. I don't miss the like total disrespect that would start to happen throughout the shows when we all get a little bit too lit and start getting a little bit too. But opposed from that, arguing with people a little bit about, you know, social issues and shit that we got going on, stuff like that. Ed being Ed, shit like that. You know, I miss those. I miss some of those episodes. You know, like some of those are actually really fun. Had some good content in them. They got a little intense, and we're gonna watch some of the videos from some of the past episodes in a little bit, but. You know, how do y'all feel? Like, how do y'all feel the show has grown? Like, do you feel like it's gotten better? Do you feel like it's gotten more boring? Do you feel like, how do you feel like the state of the show stands?
It's became exactly what it was meant to be. A chill. It's just a podcast.
But I'm saying it's gotten chiller. You know what I mean?
You had
It's
to
gotten
take
chiller.
a rowdy bunch. Everybody different opinions. Everybody's different emotions.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, you had your certain way, I had my certain way, and it was just the two of us. Then we had Tay, then we were switching different people. Then we had T. You bring in so many personalities, so many opinions, so much emotion, or a sense of direction it's supposed to go. It was going to be wild in the beginning. Everything's wild in the beginning. It's like it's not uniformed in the beginning.
Well, the thing about it is like the wild content or the content where like it's getting rowdy, people are arguing, where people are walking off, shit like that is what got the most numbers, right? But the thing is I didn't want this to just be known as another one of those like podcasts, you know, that are just like a bunch of dudes just being dicks to girls because of how they choose to live their lives. Even though we don't agree with it, because we all know we don't, you know, I don't agree with how a lot of them girls live their lives, but it's your life. You know what I'm saying? But I just didn't want to be that podcast. But like at the same time, going back before even they were on the show, I was being a fucking dickhead to shit. I was trying to find females all the time just to be a dickhead to them.
And then he wonders why they don't. Tay, ain't that crazy?
That's not true though. If you guys go onto the post, there's mad girls who went onto the post and was like,
we have to go down. No, we have to explain this one. So you guys, we struggle getting a female a female guest on here sometimes. And he likes to tell me, hey Tay, you're the female. So they're gonna attract to you easier. They're gonna attract to you easier. You should go get. No, it's actually the opposite. I can have the men come to me easier to talk about the podcast.
But men will come to anybody who has a podcast. That's the difference that you got to understand. I got dudes coming up to me all the time who are like, yeah, bro, I'm trying to get on the pod, but if I don't know you at all, that's hard for me to bring you on now, especially after times that we brought on people that we did not know, and those shows went terribly.
It was like two out of 100 episodes. It was like 3 episodes. That
did not go that well because there were people who really didn't know.
That's still an A. That's an A+.
I mean, those were still kind of funny though. I hope you clipped one of those because if you
could really edit those videos really well if you wanted to. All you gotta do is catch
facial expressions.
Yeah. I was surprised, and I was like, hey, look it, somebody's reacting to my shit, because it's not the content portion. It's the content, but it's not the exact content that it was. It was the fact that somebody was using my videos and giving my videos more views for the podcast type of thing. So that's what excites me about all of that. However, I do still stand on a lot of my beliefs. I just am not going to be as extreme about them because, again, if it's not my life, why do I care that much? That's the one thing that I really feel like I had to understand throughout time is if it's not my life and these aren't people that I'm trying to put myself around, why do I care that much? That's been the problem. And so I had to be like, all right, I don't, if you want to go be a fucking OnlyFans stripper your whole life until you're 45, go ahead. That's fine. That's your life. I don't fucks with it, but that's not my business. You know what I'm saying? Like if we interact in person though, I'm still going to show you respect. I'll still hello.
It's still about a woman thing. You feel that?
Yeah, it is. But we do have so Kalia's gonna come up here one of these good old shows. She's gonna pop out. She said it. We got your word up here, so it's gonna happen now. Screenshot.
Yeah, we have it solidified now.
So
in
it's
the next
gonna
few
happen.
weeks. Don't worry, we have guests for the next few weeks, so it'll be in a few weeks. But so you can mentally prepare. But it's happening. All right.
There you go.
Anyway. All right, so moving on to the next part. We'll get through the goods and bads real quick. You know what I mean? Goods and bads segment. We already know how this goes. Ed, good things. Start goods, baby.
I was about to say good things. I guess I'm speaking again. Fuck it. I'm back in it. Being off of work for a week, 10 days, for a person like me that's like
Yeah,
After,
PTO
like,
or no?
2 days, I was like, okay, cool. This is nice. After like day 3, I'm in the house pacing. Like, I'm up, going to sleep for like 25 minutes, back up for another 8, 9, go to sleep for 15. I'm
I
like,
hear
bruh, that shit sucked.
That
Sucked. But I got a lot of things done, like a lot of studying, a lot of learning different techniques, how to edit a little bit better, different softwares to use. Reaction channels coming out very soon.
There we go.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Might I say, I can tell that you like didn't talk for a little minute
Wow.
because your list is stronger
Oh yeah.
than it was
yeah.
before.
No,
It is way stronger.
Before I came here, I popped like 8 lozenges. You know what I'm saying? Had me some Ricolas, all that shit.
You could tell his mouth
My
is
shit
used to
is
being
soothed,
shut
right?
at this
But I'm
point.
trying to tell you, my shit is soothed. Yeah, we got about a good 2 hours before that shit started to
There's a
done.
lot. There's just a lot happening.
Yeah, we gonna run it though.
All right.
Things going on in the mouth, Tay.
Just don't drool on us.
I'm not gonna drool.
All
I'm
right.
not gonna drool. And if I do, it's gonna be off
Tay,
camera.
Tay. Good
Huh?
things about your good things.
Oh, I'm
good,
sorry.
good.
Good things about my week. So I did a little project with Tali. That was like one of my highlights of this week. It felt good. I had fun. It was a great experience, and I want to do it more now.
Wait, you were talking about what?
This mother,
I'm so sorry.
That's Tylee shit.
you doing that shit on purpose, bro? He over here drooling. He over here drooling. He drooling.
I'm not like, you did a project with Tylee. Like what?
Oh, that part. Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you were-
I did a project with Tali.
That reminds me of a few things. We were supposed to play those.
Oh, we were?
I'll go grab those. I'll grab them off of the Gmail in a minute, and then we'll play the songs. Because I also did a song this week that I'm very proud of with Tylee.
Oh, shh. Oh, her beat. I forgot when I was playing and I learned a little something. Yeah, sorry.
Who?
Clea.
Oh, she owes you a beat.
Damn.
I was just putting that out there. But anyway, yes, I will pull those songs up here in a minute. That was a lot of fun, though. I'm not even gonna lie. That whole session was a lot of fun. I want to say this, that I am very, very, very proud of my boy Tylee, and I'm very proud to have him in my circle. I'm proud to be in his circle, and I'm proud to just have that relationship that we got, man. Because we're like, I would say that's my homie. You know, aside from the music shit, that's my homeboy. You know what I mean?
Really?
But like, the way he's able to work with Tay, and no, don't take this the wrong way, but an unexperienced singer, as far as like you're not in the studio all the time.
Yeah, I'm
you
not
don't
a
sing that much.
studio singer.
And the way,
why would I take
well,
that?
first of all, she did phenomenal, y'all. I have to say this and give Tay her flowers. I can't even joke on her for this shit. Shorty did her thing. She was phenomenal. She was able to just quick, you know, what he was putting out, she was able to pick up real quick, you know what I mean? And just the whole session was a lot of fun because everybody was on their A game, and the shit was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? All around. So
It was a lot of fun though. It was so much fun. I really got to do it again, and I
Yeah.
really love working with Tali, bro.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
is
yeah.
Really,
and
your
Lil
shit,
Mans is
Tali.
in there. Lil Man's got to come back too, man.
Oh yeah, King. He is
Yeah, Lil
definitely.
Mans was cool, man.
He started making beats while we were in there, so
He
he
sure
was like,
did.
"Mom, can we?
Word.
Can I
He sure
download
did.
this?"
He
Yeah.
sure did. So it was definitely a lot of fun, man. And then 2 days later, me and Tylee had our session, and that was just as fun, honestly. And we got some really good songs out of that I will play in just a few. But yeah, that was your good. Right?
Yeah, that was my good.
That was honestly my goods as well. Was being a part of those sessions, getting back into the music myself. You know, I was very proud of myself for what I was able to do with my voice throughout that entire song, and how high I'm still able to go, and how great of music I can still make. Honestly, I'm just gonna be a little cocky about it. Fuck it.
He did what Justin Bieber couldn't do.
Ain't no Drake type shit.
Just saying.
Type
Okay.
shit. Type
See how
shit. Psych.
high
But yeah,
you
that was my
get.
goods. On
Bads?
to the bads.
I don't want to go over this again.
So it's just the pain. that
He
you're-
drools. He got pain.
Gotcha. He in pain.
He got a
too.
lisp going on.
He got a little shit going on in his throat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot going on in his throat right now.
That's
a whole lot.
pause.
A whole
No
lot.
drizzy.
Yeah, it's too
late for the pause, but-
I'm changing that shit. Fuck no Diddy. We using no drizzy.
I mean, at this
Man.
point,
No drizzy.
aren't
No
they
drip.
all in the same category though?
At this point,
They said, did you see the Big P? Like the big pedophiles? They had like P. Diddy, Drizzy, and Weinstein or some shit like that.
They might
I mean,
as well
I ain't
throw
gonna
everybody
hold you
else
though.
in
Like,
That shit
hold
was
on. But like, why are we all gonna act? I mean, No. We'll get back. We're
Yeah,
gonna talk
hold
about
on,
all that
'cause
anyway. We're gonna talk about all
topics
that.
yet, bro.
Yeah, we'll get back to that. Bads. Yes, your throat.
Your bad. His throat. My bad. I got sick over the weekend. It was real bad.
Apparently
Body
everybody
aches,
did,
like
for real.
real bad. But it was only for like a couple of days, and I feel like nothing happened. But it's okay. Just hopefully I don't die later on from it.
Jeez. All right, my bads.
Positivity.
I was supposed to go to Bush Saturday, and then my homie like couldn't go, so I didn't go. So that was my bad. I wanted to go, so I'm trying to go to Bush this week.
I work.
I work.
I tried. All right. Shit. All right. Well, yeah, that was our goods and bads. We'll move on from that part. Shit. In the meantime, what we'll do now is we are gonna go through, just a couple clips from the show through time that I was scrolling up through my TikTok and through Facebook, because some of the clips were on Facebook that aren't on TikTok for one reason or another, whatever. So we're going to go through some of them, man, and we're just going to check them out. We're going to go through. So this first clip is from the night that Rose and Asia were here. Ed was lit. We were all lit, honestly, but Ed got a little carried away, I want to say.
Clearly, Tay was not here for it.
No, Tay was not here that night.
Yeah, for
Ed,
both
I
of
think,
those
did get a little
episodes.
carried away, but it made for some viral content, I guess you could
It
say.
does get carried away when Tay not here.
I mean, it gets carried away when Tay's here.
Yeah, continue.
Because we're going to play that episode, too.
Continue.
Fucker. Yeah, so this was from that episode.
Your brother, your sister, your mama, or your daddy. Your child could be HIV/AIDS positive. Pop your shit. Is you gonna love them or you just gonna hate them?
So you
Are you gonna judge them on what the they did to even get that disease?
No, but they ain't gonna kiss my baby though.
I'm not. All right.
Oh
so,
my God,
Crystal,
that's
I'm
not
with you on
right.
that, Crystal, in the chat. I wouldn't really with anybody with HIV either, to be honest, because
But
Okay,
no,
I get
I'm
what
not
you're
saying
coming
that. I ain't saying I'm saying is you gonna judge them.
I'm not
Yes.
going to judge them, but
Yes,
I'm not going to
you
fuck
fucked
them
up.
either.
And you're a
Not
up
gonna fuck
individual. If
So
you
you
wanna
would do with HIV? Are you kidding
No,
me?
shut the up. Y'all, none of y'all let me talk. If y'all gonna let me speak, let me speak.
Big P.
Let me speak and shut up. Everybody in the room.
Big P.
If you're HIV positive, I don't give a if it's your child. How the is you gonna treat them?
Because I gave it to
I'm
them.
not going to treat him any.
No. Why the you even make your accusation? I didn't say you gave it to them.
My show is
Alright, you know what? I'm about to walk off this show because ain't nobody let me talk.
Don't get me wrong.
It was nice being on the late night whatever type show it was. I'm getting off. Nobody let me talk.
Yes, put
I'ma
your
just
Wait, we're
say I
letting
don't
you talk
discriminate.
right now. Talk.
I'ma just say I don't discriminate
We're letting
nobody
you
and I don't
talk.
judge nobody. I don't
But
judge
Age,
nobody.
hold on, Age, answer this.
I don't judge nobody.
Listen.
No, I don't. He.
All right,
Because
so
you-
yes, that was a, I want to say a pretty rough episode by the end of it. It was pretty entertaining to watch Ed and Rose go at it for a while, to be honest. But then eventually it just got like a little. I was like, okay, this is a little much.
Good
You know what I
times,
mean?
good times.
Good times. What would you say? What would you say was probably like? Well, what led up to that? Like, just explain what led up to that.
I believe it was like when we went outside, like when they first got here, and we were chilling outside beforehand.
You did say that,
Yeah, bro.
but like what?
like when you give all your information to a person, like, and not even the good shit, just the bad shit, like the shit that I wouldn't tell somebody I just meet and expect me not to use it. That shit crazy.
The music, bro.
It's
You
a
know what I'm
sad
saying?
music.
Why, like, Kalia, thank you, because
Yeah.
the music, it was like, bro, he's
Because it was
he's
a
the
sad
biggest
moment,
asshole
man.
I know.
It was a sad...
The biggest asshole.
But
I
you know, the crazy thing about it, she's doing very well.
and I'm pretty sure she
Yeah.
is.
Shout out to Asia, man.
She's doing
We
very
love
well.
you, Asia. We do love you. You know what I mean?
We do.
We've
all have downs. We all have downs.
Well, she
Now,
was
the
lit,
other
man.
one?
She was lit, and you know, Asia, she be, you know, she be lit and vulnerable sometimes.
No,
I guess.
for real.
But Rose, on the other hand, Rose is just a fucking wild child. But
Wow.
That's the dog, man. That's my dog, though.
That's your dog.
That's my dog, though.
That's your dog.
She cool.
Wild Irish Rose.
Never mind. I ain't gonna say it on here.
No, nobody did. Nobody fucked her. Nobody fucked with her. She's just my dog.
No, I ain't gonna say that. I was like, why ain't you help your dog out?
I did.
When she was fighting for her life.
Wait, I did though. Hold up. When my homegirl was in distress, I took her in for the night, man.
Monty said, "How big is he?" Never mind.
Oh shit!
That's not what happened.
I'm sorry. You got to go back home to your husband. I
Yeah.
can't help you.
Nah,
He
that's not what
said, "How
happened.
big
That's
is
not
he?"
what
6'2".
Anyway,
Nah,
y'all
you just
fuck
gonna have to take that
motherfuckers.
ass beat.
So here's what we gonna do now. Now we're gonna go back to what literally the first clip that was ever posted on this TikTok from when the show was still the original, like was still the opinionated podcast before we had
This is
changed
the
the
first
name.
episode.
They were so
This was-
skinny.
Yeah, I think this was the first episode that we've ever done, and Ed was there for it. So we're
That's
gonna check
crazy.
that out. Fuck, I'm on the wrong screen. My fault, yo.
Y'all so skinny.
Damn, I can't even think the word for it. A rebound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Where's my
Rebounds
sound?
are common.
Yeah.
Like
They are.
sometimes a girl would mess with a dude just because she's having a bad day with her dude.
I was just
You know
all
what I'm
around.
saying?
Oh, I know.
Bro, that
Oh,
shit
I
happens,
know.
Bro. I done been
From
in them
own
situations.
personal
That just shows you the
experience, I've
difference
seen
with
that
equipment.
myself where like a
that's
girl,
crazy.
she's in a relationship with a dude, but every time they have a falling out, she'll hit me up like, hey, what are you doing? This, that, and the other, and like wanna, but every time like things start getting good for them again, I don't hear from her.
You hit my phone saying, "Hey, big head," or "Hey, with 3 Ys," I'm automatically not responding because why? I know that your ass and your dude got in an argument. You want somebody to simp with. I don't want to hear it. I don't
Yeah, that's a
care.
fact.
Go in that bathroom, go in that room and deal with that dude or that female, bro. We ain't here for that. Damn, I can't even think the word for it.
Oh man, this was that was literally from the first episode that we've ever done.
Ed has not changed, y'all. He has not changed.
really.
No, I mean he has
My
as
thought
far as like
process-
he got fatter. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
That's
me and him
about
are
it.
like the
I
same
mean-
size now, pretty much as far as like.
I would say the way I take things, like I'm not as rude. I
He'll
try to
still
be.
tell you, bitch, go cry about it.
Yeah, I mean, definitely go cry
somebody
about
else.
it, but I'll say it in a nice way. You might want to take your emotional issues in the other room instead of just saying, "Bitch, go cry about it." See, that fixes a lot. It's all
Verbiage.
about
It's
how
called
you
maturity,
say it.
guys.
No, yeah, you're right. Verbiage
It went
means
from
a lot.
bitch go cry about it to go take your emotions elsewhere, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, so respectable. I'm proud of you. No, you know what? I give you kudos.
That's
for
much
that.
respect. That's much respect.
He deserved it.
The next video that I'm going to play as soon as I get it up, because I didn't even get there yet, is... Oh, wait. Never mind. Well, this is the first viral video that I've ever had that had like nearly 1 million views. And I can't show the other one because it's not on my TikTok and I didn't download it. So fuck that one, but...
F that one.
Yeah, nah, I mean. But this was like the first...
You have to look at it from.
Fuck. The first one that like ever went viral. I keep forgetting about this transition and shit. God
Is
damn
it where you were
From a
screaming?
bigger perspective, bro. When I'm constantly seeing girls naked, shaking their ass, they titties, they all this on social media, it makes me not
it was just how
be
the
as
quality
interested
of
in other
the
women
shit
because
was.
I know other women, they
No,
all
we
got the
had
same
stuff
body
we
parts.
know.
My point is like back in the day, bro, back in the early 2000s, back when we were still in middle school, high school and shit, bro, it was a fucking gift. And an honor to get a naked picture. And if that shit got out, Shorty would be tripping. It would be a huge fucking deal.
tripping.
Where everybody would be like,
Alright,
oh, she a
Ellen,
slut, she a thought, she a this, she a that. Even
It
for
should.
fucking a bra and
should.
panty pic got
Actually,
out,
I'll
bro.
make that happen.
Everybody gonna be looking at her like a slut. But
It
now,
was
she ain't
funny
posting that
because,
type of
like-
shit on her social media. Dudes ain't even gonna fuck with her. But you have to look at it from a bigger...
The funny thing about that you said like that should be a button is that when it did go like viral, a lot of people had pointed that part out and was like, tripping. Like, so I was like, oh, this got to be a catchphrase, but I like didn't really do it that
You
much.
better not. LMA started it. You got it from her. You got it from her.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
She
Trip,
don't put
trip,
out-
tripping on you.
Oh shit. I don't know.
Yeah, you
But you
didn't
still
even
know
know
to
it.
use it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
what the
you still
fuck?
can
I mean, if WWE gonna use Yeet, like, come on now.
You're right. Okay.
Fuck out of here.
She didn't use it. My nigga, keep it going.
Solid.
Damn, that was like,
God, I hate you sometimes.
damn.
Yeah, they said my button pushing skills suck. I know how to push some buttons.
You darn sure. Never mind. I'm not gonna.
See? She be catching herself into her own bullshit. Oh, damn, there was another one that I... shit. Oh, whoa. Where's the one that I had saved earlier? This was from the episode that I had got so very pissed. I was... Because some people in the fucking room
Oh yeah, he's best.
didn't want to let me talk.
He's the best.
But I feel like we've grown a lot and came a long way from here, so...
It was funny to me though.
Yeah, I know it was funny to you, you fucking
It
asshole.
still is.
All of my brothers make a whole bunch of
What about
mistakes growing up.
conditioning, though? If you
See,
think
I
that
can't
shit is
even
okay.
finish a line.
Mom gotta
bro.
ask you
I'm
for
sorry.
27
Done
years.
talking. Y'all are pissing me off tonight.
Oh, go
bro.
ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead.
done. Y'all just keep talking, bro. I'm so annoyed now because I have not been able to finish a single line tonight, bro. And I don't mind when people cut each other off, but bro, I have not been able to finish one line tonight. Y'all go ahead and finish your conversation, then we're ending the show right there because I'm
I don't even
now
know what the
frustrated, bro.
conversation was gonna be.
Do you have any more questions?
I was ready to keep going, but now I'm just so frustrated because I literally can't talk.
I
No,
understand
I'm
you're
done.
frustrated,
I'm
but
done. I'm done. Y'all finish it up. Y'all finish what y'all were talking about. I'm over it. I can't even speak on my own show.
I was trying to hold in my laugh, but him doing the toilet
No,
like
honestly,
20 times.
I'm not
Stop
super
bitching
mad like
and
that,
keep
but
going.
it is
I
very
get what
annoying,
you're saying because I just said it earlier and said shut the up and just kept going. So come on and keep going. What were you about to say?
I
You
don't
probably
even know
don't remember no
That's
more.
just
That's
the
the
effects of
problem.
when you have great conversations.
I was
Monty.
so
It's gonna be
mad.
like-
Everybody has
There's been times
ADHD
where I
on
had to
this
hold my
panel.
tongue and I forgot what the I was gonna say.
Everybody has ADHD on this panel, baby.
Real
Monty,
facts.
go ahead, man. Just keep going with the
I don't.
show.
He doesn't remember.
Yeah, I'm
He
done
don't
now.
remember
It's
what he
over
said.
now.
questions, and I still have questions.
I still have questions.
The crazy
But
thing
I
about
still
it,
have questions.
the real reason he was mad, ladies and gentlemen, if you hadn't noticed, that was the episode he cut his hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was in
He
pain,
was hungry.
bro. So
There's a lot of
saying?
things going on. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't cut it that day, but I had cut it like a day or two before that episode, and I was already like on edge, just irritated, annoyed. But I was getting cut off the entire episode. Like every time I was trying to speak, Tip just wouldn't stop cutting me off. And just would just every single time I would open my mouth, he would just cut me off, and I was like, "Yo."
But
and
I
then
still
Tay
have
was just
questions.
laughing. Tay was just laughing
But I
about
still
it.
have questions.
And I'm
Because
just like,
y'all are hilarious.
Tay, you should know better. And it was just
Yeah, and I'm like, nigga, you yelling at me.
just want to
You were
pop her right
cutting
in
me
the
off
freaking
earlier.
forehead.
Fuck you.
Fucking asshole. Anyway,
moments.
but yeah, I'm not gonna bore y'all with all of the clips, but those were just some times from the show, man. We've had a lot of good memories. I gotta make like a collage. I was gonna try to do that today, but then I just didn't. Tay, you know what? You make the fucking collage. How about that?
Okay.
And she won't. She'll come empty-handed. Don't y'all worry. She'll come completely empty-handed.
I won't come empty-handed. I'll just come very delayed. Sorry. I gotta improve that. I gotta work on it. I really gotta work on that.
Boo.
Punctuality. It's a problem. I know it's a problem.
That was my childish side coming out. That was my bad.
All right.
All right, so
up.
we got through some vids. We got through some of the goods and bads and all that. Let's talk about some things. I think everybody's pretty well aware about what's going on in the world right now. As far as Israel.
He said, as far as Israel, oh, you go to hell, bro.
Wow.
Hey, you go to hell, bro. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. That's not funny.
That's not
I
funny.
should not laugh.
I'm not laughing either.
Yeah, what's going on over there is awful. It's terrible.
I heard it's like supposed to be like World War III or something about to happen because of like Russia. Russia's just like, fuck it.
I mean, to be honest, if you ask me, it's already World War III going on. I mean, here's my thing, right? Now, this has nothing to do with Israel, but this is a genuine question that I have, right? So, especially with like the whole TikTok ban thing going on and how the government really just slipped in a whole TikTok ban in an entirely different bill that had absolutely nothing to do with TikTok. Why is it that the government is so afraid that China is buying or stealing our data when A, they do it themselves, and B, if you don't trust China that much, why do we buy so much from them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we buy so many products from them? Why are a majority of our imports from China? We're spending billions of dollars a year with China as far as buying products from them. So if we're more than willing to buy shit from them, why are we so scared of them having our data if they already pretty much know what we're doing?
Truth be told, bro, I don't really understand or comprehend none of that shit that be going on, like the data stealing and all that. Because me personally, bro, I'm not in a position for anybody to steal anything that I got.
But the thing about it is, it's like,
What do you want, Dad?
what the thing about it, what doesn't make sense to me is like the data that they're going after most likely is the data that's going to make them money as far as what are we buying, what are we watching, what are we wearing, what are we eating, what are we, like that type of data. You know what I mean? So it's like, why are you so scared of them having that type of data? Like, oh, what does Jeremy like to do for fun?
I feel like because they use that data to control us, little do we know.
Yeah, but what
and
the
if
fuck?
if China has that same data, then they might be able to sway us from our own people, if that makes sense.
You think that's what Netflix is doing with all the Indian movies?
I mean, our people are already swayed away from our government. Majority, like 85%, 80, 90%, around that fucking 80 to 90% of our country does not trust our government, bro.
I mean,
so what are we talking about?
See, but
What are
this
we
is
really
the
talking
thing.
about?
This is the thing. It's a lot of people that may not trust the government, but they still are too afraid to go anywhere else. So they're going to stick with what they don't trust just because they don't trust anything else. If that makes sense. Because they're comfortable with this distrust.
I don't think anybody's comfortable with the distrust from our government, to be honest with you.
What is trust?
Trust is a bond that's been built through time with somebody that you can
Yeah, but I feel like
rely on heavily.
God.
some trust
please shut
has
up.
fucking expiration dates. I feel like the government should have a mandate where it switches roles. It gets rid of people after 50 years.
Yeah,
Policies are supposed to be changed. Laws should be changed.
Well, I think
You know.
I just think like generally, I think that our government needs to have an age limit. Like, I don't think that we need to be having 89-year-old men in fucking office. We don't need 75-year-old people in office making decisions. We need people who are younger, 40, 50s. Like, I would say what's it, like 35 is the age, like the minimum age to be president, right?
president, yeah.
For a president, right? So 35, okay. Maximum age 60. Like, I think still at 60 years old,
That's
there's people
still
who are
kinda-
comprehensible though. But I'm saying, like, because you got to think
55,
50s,
you done.
55, you think?
55, send your ass home. You need to enjoy retirement. You done did a lot for the
Yeah,
community.
but retirement
Yeah, but
age
retirement age about
is
to
65, and it's about they're trying to increase it. Fucking Nancy
Yeah,
Pelosi.
but I'm
did
just
that.
saying, y'all should focus on the youth. The youth is what leads to future. After a
I
certain
agree,
age,
but at the
y'all's
same
impact
time,
don't have nothing.
At the same time, though, how much knowledge does the youth really have about how the world works? Now, I'm not saying that. Now, hold on. Now, I'm not saying that older people understand how the world works, because clearly they're all fucking retarded. But at the same time, younger people are a lot more ignorant to a lot of social
But are
issues.
they? But
yeah,
the
you have
only
look
reason-
at we have fucking woke kids all fucking up
No,
and
no,
down.
no.
guess
But the
what?
only
At the
reason
end-
why I say, but are they though, is because they are like complete sponges. They absorb
Yeah, exactly.
everything.
Right.
So it's like like you're saying that they don't know anything. It's our job to teach the children, for one. Teach them what we know, and it's still their job to learn also. So they absorb all that extra knowledge to push a better generation. At least that's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be, but what's happening is that we're having a lot of kids who are left without role models, proper role models that are able to sway them into the right directions, help them create a better lives for themselves. Because what's happening is you have a lot of single mother homes, a lot of single father homes. You have a lot of kids who didn't grow up with both parents and or any parents and or just any good figures in their lives, because the parents that they did have were just making bad decisions. So all they did was grow up around bad decisions their entire lives, so they don't really understand what good decisions are. And then it fucks them up, and it leads us to where we're at now, with either a bunch of woke kids who think that they know everything, or a bunch of kids who don't know a goddamn thing, who just have no trust for
Hear me out.
anything.
If everybody viewed every like bad thing that happened to them the same, do you think there would be like as much of a downfall, like people that's like, oh my god, I don't know, never mind.
No, wait, ask the question one more time.
Because it's like, okay, if everybody viewed everything, every downfall as the same, like no downfall is worse than the other.
What do you mean by downfall? Like,
So if you let's say you pop a tire,
okay,
that's a downfall. Like, fuck, I gotta spend money.
okay.
And let's say she lose her job, but if they see it as the same thing,
It's still-
it's
yeah.
the equivalent of just like, oh fuck,
Oh, this is equally as bad.
yeah.
I feel like the world would be so much better.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
but
everything
there's
ain't equal,
yeah,
because
but
if your mama gets shot and
But
I just
then-
stubbed my toe,
But that's the thing.
Like-
It is. We just attach ourselves.
yeah, but hold on now, because
my
now you
mama
have to look
died-
at it. But hold up, you have to look at it from a
Oh,
situation like
wait,
this.
Wait the
Go
fuck
ahead,
up.
go ahead.
But what the
If
fuck? If my mama
fucking-
died.
If you're fucking, if anybody's parents or anybody that's loved one die, you can't keep that in the same comparison of stubbing your toe or falling or hitting your knee because of an attachment.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to let that. You can't. No, fuck no.
I mean, but
no.
actually, that's exactly what makes that more like even more.
Yeah,
of a
it gives it
situation
more
because
substance.
of the attachment.
It gives it more substance
Because of the
but
attachment.
No, bro, what?
I am almost certain it's because of the attachment. I understand it. It
I
might
feel
sound
like
a tad
the
bit sick.
detachment in your ass it says, okay.
No, that's not. It might sound a tad bit sick, but the fact that it's your mom is what you hold that attachment to her is the reason why her death would be.
Well, unless you taking it
something
as
way more serious,
not an
is-
emotional sense. You taking it as in a physical pain sense. That's
Even
the
in-
only way you could split that.
even in an emotional sense. We only had like a lot of things that we give our emotion to is because we attached ourselves to it. We only give our emotion because we attached it.
Okay, I get you what you're saying. I get you.
Okay.
I was lost on the conversation. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I just
Yeah, I know you just kind of like did something totally. I'm just glad that he followed me. I'm sorry, and
Nah, I
I'm
got
pretty sure nobody else followed me. I'm slow. Sorry,
we could.
or maybe just a little too fast and y'all too slow.
No, it was the first one.
Cause Ed caught up.
No, you just gotta take the emotional side out of it. Like if you don't give a fuck, then
About what?
Yeah, because
Like,
I
what
was
are we
really
talking
just thinking
about?
logically in that
because
aspect.
it goes to the point of I was thinking it of like a pain variance. Like I said, if your mom gets shot
Okay.
and if you stub your toe, yes,
Two
the
different
pain,
things.
the pain, yeah, it's two different things. But she was just like, you take away the emotional factor from it. It sucks. It sucks. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's.
And
it's
I- okay,
really
I get
what
just
you're
all
saying.
in the
Okay,
But
I
same-
you
get
got to
what
be
you're
a
saying.
dark motherfucker 24/7 to just be like that.
But one is also physical pain, and one's emotional
That's what
pain,
I'm saying.
one's physical pain. Okay, I see what you're saying. I mean, there's just different levels of shit, dude. I mean, for
Yeah.
me, it's like they're two totally different ends of spectrums here. Like you're talking about an extreme thing happening, a traumatic, super traumatic experience.
A
And
trauma.
then- why are you looking at my hand?
I'm sorry, it's just really meaty fingers and your fingernails just kind of like dig into them. Sorry.
Oh, she working. She working tonight. She trying to joke.
I'm saying,
No, I'm
like,
not. It's
Yeah,
just
this what
that
y'all
it
want on
was-
the, this what y'all want on the 100 episode. Like we gonna turn it up a notch.
God, no.
Yeah.
This is. It's just that that's what I
She done made
said.
fat jokes.
I wasn't even trying to
She done
say
made a
that.
whole lot of fat jokes this evening. You know what
I
I'm
You know
saying?
wouldn't
what?
have
We should
said
start
nothing if
making
you
some
wouldn't have
flatback
asked.
jokes about her ass.
You know,
About that flatback, pancake,
Damn.
flapjack.
driving ass.
I
ashy
can't
ankles.
parallel park. I can start a fire with my ankles. If you know me, I forget to put on lotion frequently, and my ankles are the main places that I forget to put them. Oh, you're lying. He's lying. But ankles, ashy. If you know me, that's typical. Unfortunately, sorry. I'm clean.
Typical Tay. Anyway, all right.
dude.
So there's a lot going on right now, right? Let's talk. Let's just go ahead and start digging into this. Where do y'all feel like this rap beef is at? This whole rap beef with Kendrick and Drake has just been all over everything. It's been the only thing. It has just been taking the entire internet over. Everywhere I go, it's just Drake and Kendrick. How do y'all feel?
It's over.
Yeah, I feel like it's over now.
I don't think so.
Why not? I don't feel like it's anything that either one of them could do at this point.
I would say it's over on Drake part. Like
You think he lost?
most definitely. I feel like, but it was a benefit out of it. You know what I'm saying? You got him to take shit seriously and to actually see if he got a pen. And then with K-Dot, we actually got some music out of him instead of tweets saying we might get it. So
Everybody wins pretty much.
And in the hip hop world,
Us.
the fans, the supporters, we won. Because whether or not Drake your favorite artist, whether or not Kendrick your favorite artist, we still got substance out of our favorite artists.
Yep.
And we got to see them in their best versions of themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but what I will say with that though, this ain't it's over on Drake's part, but it's not over.
I don't know though. It's just like Drake has just become the king of being petty, and I honestly after Kendrick dropped, and then Drake dropped again talking about you thought type shit like I put this in place so that you thought this was going on. I wouldn't push it past Drake to do something like that. Like if you're gonna send a marching band to to like Metro Boomin's wherever the fuck he was doing outside, and
It was one of the restaurants.
you know what I'm
that they
saying?
mentioned.
So if you're gonna do something as petty as that, I would not push it past Drake to do something as stupid and petty as far as the 11-year-old daughter thing goes. Now, all the pedophilia stuff. Now here's the thing about it. I don't know if y'all have peeped this, but like, I mean, I was peeping that shit forever ago too. Like, hold up, Drake does like younger girls, clearly. He's been seen on multiple occasions. Like the Millie Bobby Brown thing, to me that's a little weird. Like if you're talking to somebody like who's, I mean, I guess like if it's somebody who you're just like, all right, yeah, you're cool, and then it was just like casual conversation type shit, but like texting a 37, 36-year-old man, 35-year-old man, as he's been texting her through the years, like you're like twice her age. That to me is a little weird. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's one of the younger rappers, 24, 25, and they texting one of the younger girls and it's just on some cool shit, it's whatever. But the second you start making shit sexual and shit gets inappropriate with these little girls, these minors and shit, now it's a problem, like, to me. I don't know what Drake and Millie Bobby Brown was talking about, but it's, to me, sounded like they was having some private conversations.
It's not just them. It's the concerts. It's the Tinder accounts. It's basically, bro, and I'm sorry to say it, and I don't want to really put that on him, but the way this world works in investigation, you like the modern day R. Kelly. Back then, they had it. They knew about it. They seen R. Kelly with the young girls and shit like that. Didn't say nothing until shit went downhill for R. Kelly. Then it was like, yeah, he did this and this and this and this, and there's videos and da-da-da. I guarantee. Actually, I'm not gonna say I guarantee it, but I would be very surprised in the next 10 to 15 years they don't butcher Drake's ass like they did R. Kelly. He's at that.
I wouldn't doubt it either.
He's at R. Kelly's level. He is our generation. I would say.
Well, I think he is beyond R. Kelly.
But I'm just saying, a figure like that.
Yes, by far.
Drake is this generation's R. Kelly.
He's not beyond
I'm saying he's
what
beyond
R. Kelly was. The only
Yes,
reason why I
he
say
is.
he's not beyond what R. Kelly was is because R. Kelly was not just a singer. He was a songwriter writing for everybody, including Michael Jackson himself.
Yeah, but
that's great.
Yeah, that's true. But Drake.
Just want a cookie?
Drake get you on a feature, and then now your shit go #1.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Okay, I can get what you say with today's, because today is riding the trend.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you're not going to put R. Kelly on a record and it's going to instantly go #1 the way Drake has done from multiple artists.
I don't know. Back then it would.
I feel like nowadays,
on the record.
Back then it would. That's why I said this generation.
Songwriting isn't as serious as it was back then.
Yeah, I'm talking about popularity and notoriety.
Hold on, wait, rewind. What do you mean songwriting?
When I say songwriting
serious?
Isn't as serious, I mean that artist actually writing that song, or having that artist being known to write all of these songs isn't as big. Like, I don't know, because how do I say it? Because like we were saying, today's time is more about popularity. So
nobody ever cared about songwriters.
No, that's not true, because in R. Kelly's time, he was the #1 because of his songwriting skills.
I'm talking about the casual fan who's listening to the music. They don't give a fuck who's writing.
That's not true. Back then, they knew about all of these songwriting. That's what I'm saying.
Back then, they had more detailed information.
Exactly.
Yo, this person orchestrate this.
Yeah, but they have all the same detailed. They have all the same details.
They don't care anymore.
Yeah, they don't care.
Back then, they did. That's what we're trying to say.
Hold on. Let's rewind. Not everybody cared. There's people, just like now, this is the same way it was back then, I can guarantee it. That there's people who care and people who don't, right?
Oh, okay.
So like for me, I'm going to give y'all like a big example, right? I didn't know Michael Jackson didn't write all of his own music until after he died. I didn't know that. I also never looked. I didn't care. But then I heard that, and I saw that he had all these writer credits on all these different things. He had all these people writing his music for him or helping him write his music for him. He always had writer's credits. He was always a part of the writing process, but he had people helping him, right? I didn't care, but then I learned about it, and I was like, oh, that's cool. But I still was just like, but there's other people who were out there who was just like, oh, yeah, you didn't know that? Oh, my God. Like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, but also I want to say that you are not a part of that time frame.
Yeah, but that was a different time frame.
Exactly,
yeah, but even
that's what
still
we're
now,
saying.
even still now, I don't really like if there's somebody who's a part of the songwriting process, great. But I'm still not like going right to the fucking credits when I hear a song like, oh, who helped write this?
Yes,
I would thought, me personally. Now, this is me personally. This is my output on you. As an engineer and a producer that's known for music, you would take some of that in consideration.
You're right. No, all right. If it's a song I really like and enjoy, and I'm genuinely curious about who was all on the song, who helped produce it, there's been songs through time that I'm like, yeah, I genuinely want to know the entire process of how this was done. but it's not that many songs, and I don't just like every like when all this music was dropping in the last few days, I wasn't sitting there like fucking credits. I gotta know who made the beat. I gotta know who engineered it. I gotta know who was a part of the writing. I gotta know this. I didn't.
Alchemist.
I didn't care about too much of that. I more or less just cared about what was being said in the songs. That's all I really care about throughout this entire rap beef is the things that they're able to say about each other in these songs and how dark it's gotten, because it's gotten to the point where it's not even a rap beef anymore. It's gotten to a point where it's becoming incriminating both of them.
But you know what's weird? You know, out of all this, and then I was watching a video.
Allegedly.
I was watching a video coming up here. You know, Johnny Blaze was talking about Vlad and how Vlad has 3 phones, and one phone is a burner account, and the burner account is for young females, and she has evidence for that. Why does a beef or people arguing or something violent has to happen for people to tell the truth of bad shit going on?
Well, it's because right now, because now they want to do anything that they can to destroy the other person's career. That's what's going on now, is that I feel like both of them have so much hatred for each other that both of them just want to do anything that they possibly can to destroy the other person's career. And so that's why these different allegations are coming up in both of their songs. And like I said, these are dangerous allegations.
No, what I'm saying
these
is
aren't some like little fucking...
Why isn't it brung up when it needs to be? Like, everybody
I see
knows
what
about
you're saying.
these girls and the ladies and the young parties and all this, but nobody want to say shit. But when y'all beefing, and I got all these messages, I got screenshots, then why?
That's just like when you argue with your girls. She's gonna start using shit against you, right? She's gonna start using your own shit against you. You're gonna start using some shit against her. It's what happens when people start to argue and when they have beef with each other. They want to start doing anything that they possibly can to make that person look even worse than what they already want them to look. Like,
but you gotta have a moral. I feel like you gotta have a moral code at one point.
You do, but that's what I'm saying. When you're seeing red, though, bro, you don't care about none of that. Like me personally, I can't speak for y'all, but me personally, when I'm seeing red, I don't care about shit. I'm saying some mean, hurtful shit and not giving a fuck. But I'm not gonna intentionally say something that's holding something against you that maybe you have told me. I'm not one of those. I'm one of those that I'm gonna tell you my true feelings about you, regardless if it hurts your feelings or not. And I'm going to be very blunt, and I'm going to be a dickhead about it because I'm just seeing red. You know what I'm saying? Can you stop playing with that thing and looking at me while you're doing it?
I'm not looking at you. I swear to God, I'm not looking at you.
Bro, guys, he was literally just...
I swear to God, I wasn't looking at you. I was looking at... See, the shades, that's what shades for, bro. You don't know where my eyes are.
What's he doing? He was just playing with this shit.
He was just looking at me and just...
Yeah, man,
Okay, well, my opinion.
Go ahead.
It was fun.
This isn't fun, okay?
I do feel like Drake had a bop. He started it with push-ups. That was a club bop. He started it dropping 50. He did. He started it with that one. I feel like when he put out the AI, it was like, all right, now you're doing too much, especially when you added Snoop. He's not dead. Now it's just disrespectful to not just Kendrick, but Snoop too. Kendrick...
colonizer.
Yeah, I feel like Kendrick, he definitely ate with all of his. I feel like he did, only because I love the way Kendrick's delivery is with everything, even when everybody else feels like it's boring because I listen to everything. But I will say that Kendrick did fall into Drake's trap, and it was like, damn, K-Dot, you got to be smarter than that. Obviously, because it was a little too much of a coincidence that each time he has beef, it's a kid coming up that he just mysteriously did.
I don't give a fuck.
Well,
even if he did. I
feel like K-Dot, all right, hold on, pause. I feel like K-Dot, all right, you kind of jumped the gun a little bit too much. You were too eager for that one. You should have been smarter. However, I did like, what was it, the one that Drake did after that? Because I did like the bars. I felt like the bars were a lot sharper. However, I felt like it was a cheat because he prepared for those.
Which one after
he set up Kendrick to be to grab the bait.
That's the whole game of chess that they're playing.
I get it. So listen, this is my point. He set up Kendrick for the bait. So it's like he had these bars prepared. And I'm proud of him for having the bars that he had. And I guess it's like I feel like he kind of sat on that one for a little bit. He had time to sit on it because he kind of
hold on though. If you listened to the song though, it sounded like the song was written that day because he specified specific lines all throughout Kendrick's entire song. He specified specific things that he said. So if he would have had all those ready to go, he would have had to change a lot of bars because there's no way that he was.
He's talking about 6 for Hearts. The last one.
I'm talking about the newest one that Drake
put out the white flag. He said, he done.
Okay.
That's kind of what he did, but kind of
no, that's not kind of what he did.
Like,
he basically, motherfucker said, I don't want to go back and forth with you.
he did say that. He did say that.
No more.
This basically, what you made was, the last shit you put out is a club popper. I know it's gonna do numbers. He already.
Yeah.
But do you know why?
I knew Kendrick. I said he did that on purpose too.
I think
Everybody's
Drake
like,
did that.
Didn't.
I think Drake did that because he knows that Kendrick is winning this.
Yes.
And I'm all right. So I'm gonna say that here's my whole spiel. Right at the beginning,
this shit.
At the beginning with the whole like that. Right when I heard like that, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I saw Drake and J. Cole were gonna be a part of this whole beef, and it was gonna be a big 3 beef. I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun, right? But then when J. Cole dropped out, I was just like. Then I had to think about it. I'm like, hold up. J. Cole is smart about this because
I ain't gonna lie. I ridiculed
Drake
him.
is petty.
You ridiculed. Yes, you did. You ridiculed him.
Yes.
You definitely did.
Yeah.
And I was one of the people who was just like, bro, I get it. But I'm also one of those people who don't want beef either. So, like, I totally get where he's like, no. But, like,
nah, that nigga said,
remember this, though. But also remember this, though. J. Cole is one of the people who introduced Kendrick to Dr. Dre, right? So J. Cole was a detrimental part of Kendrick's career in the beginning, okay? So J. Cole knows. He's not stupid. Yo, this motherfucker can rap, he's smart, and he's maniacal. You know what I'm saying? He's diabolical.
Yeah, let me not get a part.
It's
I don't want to be a part
He's
of
like,
this.
nah. You know what I'm saying? So J. Cole was smart.
He's a psychopath.
After that happened, Drake drops push-ups and shit. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
Kendrick takes his time to respond. Throughout that time, I guarantee you, he was just writing a fucking album to just.
Yeah, I feel like he wrote all of this during that time that we were waiting for him to respond, and he just dropped him.
Kendrick finally responds with what? Euphoria first? At first, I was just like, okay. It was okay. But then had to really go back and listen, and then of course I watched all those fucking. Let me break down the bars for you because once rap beefs start happening, you have 1,000,001 hip hop enthusiasts popping up out of nowhere. People who just start fucking dilating each bar, each word, each fucking syllable.
That shit's fun though, bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
it
but
is fun.
it's
so
just
fun,
like
bro.
my thing about it is that everybody has their own perception of what he's saying or
I
what
said
these
that.
bars mean and shit
I
like
said,
that,
what
right?
if some of
So there are
these they
facts,
made
there are
up?
true facts of bars that were said on both sides that you can easily go look up. But there's also shit that they say that you gotta like really think about, and then all these people are just coming out of the woodworks. And especially the Kendrick fans who are like, if you applaud Drake at all, they're just like, you don't know music. All you care about is the bops. All you care about is this. First things first, for all of you fucking idiots who really think that I sit there and listen to trap music all day and that's what I like, you're wrong. You're fucking way wrong. I don't like trap music. You idiots. I listen to more Kendrick than Drake, if you didn't know that. But at the same time, I know good music and I can understand the fucking energy and the flow of what's going on in a fucking competition. And what was happening was Drake started off great. He started off great with it. He started trolling. Ha ha ha.
He didn't start off great. He started off how he always does. He does the same techniques every fucking time.
You're right.
And the other rappers that he go against, they're just not on that level to do what he did. What Kendrick was, I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna map the shit out. I already know what you're gonna do. So I'm gonna beat you to the punch, and I'm gonna do it better. And that's what happened.
And that's exactly what happened. Right. So,
but he just fucked it up
because Pusha T ain't.
He was pushing the album.
I mean,
he was
Pusha T
pushing
also
the album.
Ain't Kendrick Lamar.
That's
you feel me? Kendrick Lamar is Kendrick Lamar, motherfucker. He's a one of a kind.
This is true.
Okay.
Pusha T could have ended.
Pusha T. Come on.
Because he was there, bro. When he brought Adonis to life. When he brought Adonis to life off paper, bro. That boy looked like an imaginary friend. Let's be honest. Pusha T brought that motherfucker to life. He had it.
He really did, though. No,
all he had to do was
that.
finish the job.
No, I mean, but Pusha won that. Pusha won that beef, bro. Pusha won that beef, bro.
He didn't because Drake had more radio. Drake went to the radio.
No, fuck the radio. No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about how much the song was played, bro. That in a beef does not matter. What matters the most is what's said and like the effect that it has on that. Bro, Drake had a whole kid he was hiding. Now, I can understand from his perspective. I didn't want the world to know about my kid because I don't want my kid to be exposed to this world. I get that. However, you're gonna hide the whole fact that you have a kid. That to me was just like, I don't know, Drake. It's a little weird, bro, that you're gonna hide the fact that you even have a kid. In general, like is it because your wife is a porn star? Is it because she's been railed out by like half of America most likely?
I kind of get not telling, as a celebrity, not saying that, you have a kid. I don't know. I guess I'd be like, yeah, I have one. But at the same time, if you tell the world that you have one, immediately they're going to go searching. Oh, we're going to go find him in like 2.5 seconds.
Yes, but you are still able to kind of like, if you don't want your kid to be in that life, like look at like other celebrities' kids, like Jackie Chan's
I get
kids.
it, but Drake isn't like them. Therefore, the only way that he was going to prevent his child from being a part of that was to really just hide him from it completely.
Oh, well, look at that. His child's a big part of it now.
I mean, yeah.
Boy, in every song.
Yeah.
Like,
Every
poor
song.
kid is going to grow up and just be like...
I hate
I mean, but then again, though... No, but hold up now. You got to think that you got to kind of feel a little bit special in a way. Because, like, you were the main point of a lot that happened in your father's life. Like now,
not when your generation of fathers are garbage.
Yeah. I was gonna say no, like, not to say that like Drake hiding his kid was but at the same time it's like to be a
granddaddy. It's just a lineage of fuck ups. Like it's bad.
I guess that whole situation is pretty ugly, pretty fucked. Yeah. I don't think it's over though. I think that there's still a couple more disses to come.
I don't want to hear him.
I do. Oh, I'm still here for it. Yeah. I'm not over it yet.
I lost a lot of sleep over that shit though. I ain't gonna lie. I was so nervous to go to sleep.
Why?
Because they were dropping.
Yeah,
like,
you was gonna miss
I ain't gonna hold you. Like last night, bro, I was literally just laying in bed and was just like, oh fuck, it's fucking like 11:30.
Yeah, because ain't that when Drake dropped his?
Yes, it was super late at night. It was like 11 o'clock at night, and I was just like, all right, what do we got? Okay,
you're right, and you still had to sit
and I had to sit there and listen to it. Yeah, of course.
It won't know. Oh, it's bedtime. We'll listen to it in the morning.
I listened to it last night, and I was just like, okay, but I'm gonna absorb it tomorrow. And then I absorbed it today. Pause. And I was just like, Drake. The thing about it is like,
Drake.
I feel like he's playing a good game, but at the same time,
with the wrong motherfucker.
No. The wrong way. He's playing a good game, but just not using the right technique in a way. Like the things that he had pushed as far as like, oh, this is the false information he's just going to read into, I felt like was not good information to put out, especially with the fact that you've already been through this before. But then again, I can guarantee you in Drake's mind, he's like, oh, I've been through this before.
So
Imagine if he just sees this and then he's going to think, oh shit, a whole nother kid. And then everybody's going to be like,
that's why
a whole nother one. So Drake is honestly, if you really think about it, if he's being as petty as he says he's being.
Exactly. He was being extremely petty. For one, my thing is
kind of smart.
It was kind of like, I feel like he kind of played into what Kendrick was saying though, because Meet the Grams. Yes, out of the 4 verses that there were, one of them it was pointless because the daughter isn't real. However, the verse to Aubrey himself, I said Drake. Yeah, it's a lot of
like a mouth fart.
Yeah, I did have a mouth fart. All right, but the verse to Aubrey himself, valid, because I feel like it proved that he was a master manipulator. The fact that he went through all of this just to get K-Dot to have a false verse or say something false in it. You went the extra mile. Yeah, you are a master manipulator. You proved this point.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My favorite part of all of these songs is Kendrick's Euphoria when he's, I hate the way that you walk away.
That was DMX though.
I'm not gonna lie though, that shit when I heard it, I was just so weak because I was just like, yo, you can use this for so many fucking things.
It was DMX.
And it's been fucking memes so everywhere, bro.
Like, yes. They had a scene where Bernie Mac was like, I hate your lips because they black.
Yeah, it's just like that whole part was just like, I'm not gonna lie.
Kendrick was doing what he's known for doing, putting the culture
he said, I'm the biggest
his
hater.
Raps. When you put the culture and you put not just where you from, but the culture itself in your raps, bro, it's hard to fight against that, especially because Drake, one, unfortunately, bro, light skin. 2, your background ain't niggified, bro. It's
Let
not
me ask
niggified.
you, what if Drake were to come out with some, I was groomed as a kid?
I don't want to go there. Did you see the video with him and his dad though?
Who?
with Drake and
I don't
his
wanna
dad,
go
when
there.
they were
I don't
when
wanna
they were
go
listening
there.
to the music and stuff. Because you're saying, you know, he wasn't into like him and his dad, but like they was jamming out. That was a cute little video.
but it's just
He had a
like-
lisp. Y'all can relate.
Yeah, but even then, like those, like his background's
Shut
not
up,
dark
Martin.
enough. His
Y'all can
background
relate.
is not
That's
not
fucked
dark
up.
enough for what he says in most songs. Like, and then when K Dot and Not Like Us, when K Dot confirmed it, like, I'm gonna show you what a real nigga is. You literally broke down from 2000 and I would say 2007 to 2014.
I hate when you say
2007, 2014,
so
Drake's
funny, bro.
like building up himself between the grassy Drake to Loverboy Drake, to, you know what I'm saying, to coming out buff and with the beard Drake. In those years, he kept going back to Atlanta. And everybody was like, damn, he really, you know, okay. Then you see him in Compton with the Game, doing videos with him. Then you see him with real hood ass rappers, bro. It's like a motherfucker that just leeches off of the experience.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to say it. And then when somebody does say it, we a Drake hater. So it took Kendrick, somebody that's top tier, that does the shit for the culture. I said for the culture.
for the culture.
Alright. No,
But
no,
anyway,
baby.
for the culture,
For the
baby.
culture.
You know, and he did it in a way to be like, look, I said it. I've noticed it. This nigga, he does do what everybody's been saying. He's a culture vulture. Me and D-Lo said this shit almost a year ago.
Well, I also like
But
the
D-Lo
other
loves
question
him.
that I want to ask, which it's okay to love somebody's music and what they do
Yeah.
and still call them out on their shit. Like, cause I love Drake's music as well. But like, I do see he is a culture vulture and he's trying too hard to stay hip with the trends and what the young kids are doing and
Said that
saying
too.
and streaming and all that. Like, bro, you're almost 40, man. Like, you should be like starting to like do other things in life. Like they were saying, like start acting again or something. Like start doing behind the scenes shit, just songwriting. Like, why do you feel like you still need the whole spotlight? Like you said it. What song did he say that shit? In 10 years he'll be done type shit. Like he said that in one of his songs. Fucking
This
like,
might be a Young Money thing.
What do you mean?
Because Nicki Minaj is the same way.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj needs to retire too. I mean,
She needs to like fall
I
back
just
a little
never
bit.
I never really like
Like
her or cared.
both her and Drake both have like this crazy big
Lil
ego.
Wayne then lost.
Lil Wayne,
Lil
like,
Wayne then lost track of his fucking kids.
like what
Nah,
the
but-
hell,
I mean, but you
Wayne?
also
Get
have
your
to look like-
kids, bro.
But it's not Wayne's responsibility anymore.
He
Wayne
made them.
was
He
responsi-
created these
he
motherfuckers.
Did. He did have a detrimental part on both of their careers. But my point being is that after all of that, Drake has been doing his whole thing, his own thing for how
If your
long?
damn,
Nicki's been doing
if your
her
damn
own thing for how
dog
long?
bites your neighbor, who's responsible? Get that motherfucker.
Nah,
Put that
really.
motherfucker in the cage.
On the
It's
leash.
not Wayne's
Because
responsibility.
even Wayne said,
It's not.
stop with that trap shit.
No,
and
he said
stick
you're
to the
Canadian.
singing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sing.
but and he's not
Sing,
lying.
nigga.
And
You telling-
Kendrick
you
even
telling
said it too. He
Metro-
said, "I hate the Drake. I hate this Drake. I like the Drake that was singing.
You
I
told
like
Metro
that Drake
to
too."
do some drums, nigga. Just sing, nigga. That's what
Well,
you was good at.
No,
Sing.
Here's my
Metro
thing. No,
shoulda-
but here's my thing. Here's the Drake that I really like. The baby, you my thing. Where you're fucking rapping and you got the sing. You got some rapping, you got some singing, but your raps aren't making you sound like you fucking trying to be hood. It's not making you sound like you trying to be gangster
Yeah,
and shit.
Mr. Six
Your
God,
raps were fucking about
69
bitches that were
God,
about
freak-ass
fucking
nigga.
real shit that men go through type shit that you was going through. Your emotions, feelings and shit like that. Go back to that, man. Like when you dropped that fucking project with all the fucking women with the babies and shit. I don't remember what that shit was called. You had a lot of that type of shit up there, man. I fucks with it. That album he dropped like last
I don't
year
listen to Drake like
with
that.
the fucking
He gets club. He
cover
gets
with
radio
the
play
cover
from me.
art with
That's
all
it.
the emoji bitches.
Can't relate. Nope.
Whatever.
Oh, the one with the knife. I said the knife. Sorry, I'm thinking 21 Savage song.
Yeah, we're done. Anyway.
It
was on the album.
It was on that album.
It was on the album. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now too.
Yeah,
The
how?
Certified Lover Boy. That's
I
what
need
it
to
was.
go
That's
see
what it
that.
was. That's
I
what
need
it
to
was.
shrink.
Baby.
Baby.
The therapist.
A little dark back there.
I do think this beat has a lot to go still though. But that's all I really got.
I don't
on
care
it
about
from.
it anymore. I'm done.
Nobody cares about your opinion.
But let
No,
me tell you.
fuck.
Let me tell you this though. I did have to say this.
No.
You made a statement on Facebook and you said.
Oh, that's where I was getting. Go ahead.
You said, I wish people would have this much enthusiasm to support local artists like they supporting
Support.
this beef. False. They ain't put in enough work.
That's not the point that I'm making, though. The point that I'm making is every time Kendrick dropped, every time Drake dropped, everybody was just like, share was let's go listen, let's go this, that, and the
You
other.
don't think they
I
earned
ain't
that?
sure it.
You ain't think they earn that
I'm not saying
favoritism? That
yeah,
fans?
but you don't think that there's rappers out here who they really like? I know a bunch of people, bro, that they've gone out, they've done a lot of shows, they've done the events, they've gotten fucked over by promoters, they've done this, they've been doing music shit. They haven't gotten far. They really haven't.
Then.
But they're still trying. The people, look, bro, I'm gonna put it like this: people who are at least trying, who are at least putting themselves out there, like you might not be getting the views. I don't want to like call out any names because I don't want to offend anybody, but like no, but there are certain people that come to mind that I feel like are really dope artists that really are out here doing it. They're trying, they're doing shows, they're doing this, they're making songs, they're doing it the right way, they're doing the business, but they just haven't like gotten the views and all that stuff because the marketing hasn't been there, right? See, you're trying to make it like I'm trying to fry somebody. I'm not even trying to do that. I'm just trying to say that there's some dope artists out here who put in a lot of work who don't get recognition at all. That's it. Is that people will be like, oh yeah, I know who they are, but they don't support, they don't share. It's to share, swallow it.
That's what he said. Go ahead and spit. Let it out. You don't want to swallow it. If you swallow it, you're gay. No diddy. Go ahead and swallow.
Don't drink more. No. Ew.
Hey yo.
Why did you do that?
Why did you just do that? Oh,
that's nasty. Okay. He said no diddy. I'm not swallowing.
He really just spit his water back in his bottle.
Yeah.
It's his bottle. It's okay.
I don't. What? Don't. Throw it away.
I mean.
Yeah, no, I ain't drinking it. I'm gonna set it on the side. But anyways,
if you sip from that fucking bottle again, I'm gonna throw up.
He is gonna sip from it. He's not gonna notice it. I can see the spit, the bubbles. Just...
It's in my pocket. You ain't gonna see it.
I'm gonna throw up, bro.
I'm
gonna throw up.
You don't even see it no more. There you go.
Thank you. That was nasty. Okay. Wow, it looked carbonated, and it wasn't. It wasn't.
I'm sorry. I told you I've been in pain.
Moving on. I'm gonna throw up. Okay.
Yikes.
All right, so here's a question. I did you write these? Some of these?
Some of those.
Okay,
I
okay,
left one that you had up there. From
and then I added a couple more.
Ooh.
All right, so the one question that we have is it okay to wait until a minor is 18 to pursue them, or is it still weird? Here's my thing. So if you're gonna be grooming somebody before they're 18, you meet them and they're 16, you're just like, yeah, wait till you 18, girl.
Yeah.
That shit to me is creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Now, if you met somebody and then 10 years down the line, they're fucking, 19, 20 years old, and then you're just like, yo, what up? No, I guess that's still kind of weird.
Yeah,
it's still weird,
you were plotting on that ass 10 years ago.
It's still weird.
I mean, not necessarily, though, because it could have just been like a situation where, like, at the time, like, you didn't really look at the person like that, but then they grew up. Like, have you ever seen somebody you grew up with or, like, whatever, and then they, like, grew up and you were like, oh, wow.
I mean, I've seen one of the kids that I didn't grow up with, and mind you, I feel like he's a very handsome young man. I feel like he probably get biddies out from left to right.
Yeah,
but that's not weird because if I was just I grew up with this girl and she's pretty and I feel
that's
like
the difference. That's what I'm saying. I just feel like he's handsome. I'm not attracted to him. I know that he's a handsome young man. I know that he can get. I know he probably out here getting little girls left and right.
There
and I want him.
But again, if I were to just be
that's
like
the weird part.
That's why I'm like, because if I was just like, yeah, I know this shorty out here getting boyfriends.
16, 17.
Yeah,
so I've seen him out the way with the girls, so that's why I'm saying I know he get the biddies left and right. But he's a handsome young boy. He is.
I get it. But
I'm not attracted. I still look at him as a baby.
The verbiage, it's just like the same people to be like, oh yeah, y'all better hide y'all's daughters. You better hide your sons.
See?
I'm not saying nothing like that.
Because
I'm not about to say that.
Yo, see, look, growing up, my mom's, whenever she would bring me around her friends or some shit, they would, oh, you better hide your daughters from your son. Da, da, da. They would say shit like that. Or he's so cute. You better hide. To me, that was just like, is that not weird? Because if you bring your daughter around me, I'm like, hey guys, you guys better hide your sons. His daughter's coming through. You're going to be like, yo, what the fuck?
Okay, listen, I don't think that that's necessarily weird. I feel like because you can see that is a child. You personally are not attracted to that child, but you know that is a handsome or pretty little girl or handsome little boy. And around kids their age, other little boys and little girls might be attracted to them. So, hide them. Mind you, I feel like it's weird because it's like, why would you want to tell them to hide their children from your child?
Hide your wife. Hide your
are you not raising your child properly to the point that they need to hide them from them? The hell? I don't want you to hide them. Don't hide your little girls from my boys. My boys are going to be great young men. They're going to be great young men. Great. That's all.
I just feel, I feel like it's a double standard too, because if a woman says that to a girl about her son, it's one thing, but if a father were to say that to somebody about their daughter, or just a man says that to a girl about her daughter, it's going to be taken a whole different way. The guy's going to be looked at like a pedophile. It's going to be a whole spiel. It's going to be a whole thing. So I just think that guys who are above the age, the legal age, who look at any young girls in any type of way, is going to get looked at like they're fucking weird or like they're creeps. Now there has been times that you're driving down the street, you see a girl walking down the street, you don't know how old she is. Now, if she looks young, to me, that's once I get closer and I'm like, oh no, she looks young.
And that is what I was about to say. Now, we as humans, we do that. We go off of physical attraction.
Yeah.
But it's harder to tell. It's harder to tell a female's age than it is a dude. I feel like a female will mature body wise before a male will. So we can look at the boy and be like, oh, okay, he about 11, 12, 15.
Yeah.
But then we can see a 13-year-old, and she might hit her puberty early.
Yeah, she
might
already
be stacked.
got fucking, yep.
So it's just like, it's one of those things where, it is a double standard. It sucks,
I will say though, I don't feel like it has to be necessarily weird for an older man to say that to think that a little girl is pretty. I feel like the words.
I feel like if it's somebody else, like, I feel like if somebody else says it, like, oh damn, you better hide them boys from, you know what I'm saying? Like if a dude came to me and was like, yeah,
well, it depends on the context too.
Well,
so
I don't
know. Because like if you're like, oh, you have a beautiful child, you know, it's like if you go up to the parent and you like, oh, this is my daughter. Oh, you have a beautiful daughter. Yeah. Like you're complimenting their daughter, their son, whatever the case. That's in context, I think appropriate. But like if it's, damn, your daughter, she got. Yeah, now you're describing her and shit. Like that's when it's getting weird.
You can say that's a, like, even if you want to say, hey, hide your sons. Like, let me hide my son real fast because hold on, she look like she gonna be a little heartbreaker in the future or something. Mind you, I still feel like that's a little off. Don't put that on children. But it's like it's how do I say it? It's like not pedophilish because pedophilia-ish, or how, is that even a fucking word? Either way,
it's no Jersey-ish.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's weird because it's a way of you saying that, you know that that's a pretty little girl. If you think that little girl is pretty, 9 times out of 10, a lot of other people think that little girl is pretty. It's just the way that you are attracted to them. You can think something is pretty or beautiful and not be sexually attracted. There's a difference.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. But to answer the question, if you're a man talking to a younger girl and you try to maintain a relationship with her as she's a minor, and then the second she turns 18, you're just like,
seal the deal.
That is a little inappropriate, I guess.
I think it's weird.
Not I guess. No, yeah, that's a little inappropriate, I would say.
I had a man that knew me from like little, maybe like 5, 6 years old. That he saw me at the gas station and was like, Taylor, you look good. And I'm like,
I mean, but you're a grown woman now.
I don't care. That shit is still weird. You saw me as a like 6-year-old. You were like my guardian to an extent. I relied on you.
The thing is though, here's the thing, right? Right now we're talking about specifically 18-year-olds, right? So 17 going on to 18. Now, if this is somebody who maybe I grew up with and they were a lot younger than me, and then I see them as they're like now 25, 26 years old. I don't know, it's a different ballpark.
That's how I still felt like it was weird. It was still weird to me.
I mean, if you're not maintaining a relationship with this person, the entire like talking to them every single day as they're a kid, and then once they turn 18, you're still like, oh hey, da da da, and then you still wait until they're older type shit. No, just like if you just randomly see somebody, you're like, oh, I remember this was such and such's daughter, and I remember her coming over all the time. She was a baby, and now she's 25 years old, and you're like probably 35, 40, but 25 years old, you see that all the time. So that's a whole different story now.
Again, so it's based off of context.
All about context.
Emotional attachment.
Yeah, that too.
Because if you see somebody, if you're in your 40s and you see an 18-year-old and she thick as fuck, then what?
You know what? And this is like me playing devil's advocate. Sorry.
Devil's advocate.
Cause look at that damn Keisha Cole and that one dude.
I mean, yeah,
Keisha
that
Cole
too.
like 42,
but
and the
I
other
was
dude like 24.
I was just thinking about it in the aspect of back in the days before, like this whole statutory rape and all of that was like a big thing. People were marrying at very young ages. This like some of this. Sometimes I don't want to say all the time because sometimes it really wasn't consensual, but a lot of times it was sometimes it was consensual. It's like they were attracted to this older man. I'm able to have children. He wants to have kids with me, and I'm gonna give it to him.
I ain't gonna hold you. There's actually, surprisingly, I mean, I don't know if you're gonna believe this or not, but a lot of young women who are destined to find them a fucking
older man
and they're like 16. Do you know how many girls that I've talked to in my life that, especially when I was younger, who when I was like 15, 16, I'm gonna say 15 through 18, right? How many girls around my age at the time was oh yeah, I'm talking to this dude. He's like 26, 27. Bro, why are you 26, 27 years old talking to a 15, 16-year-old, bro? You are a predator, bro. Mm-hmm. To me, I'm going to tell you guys what happened just today, right? This happened just today. So I made a note on my Instagram today that just said, if you need to talk, hit me up with 100% sign, whatever, right? Random person I do not know.
Making yourself too open.
No, because sometimes I just be bored and I don't mind talking to people if they need to vent.
No life. Sorry, continue.
So because I like to talk to people about their issues.
The fact that you had plenty of time to talk about issues with random individuals showed that you had nothing to do with your time.
You do got a point a little bit. Just a tad bit.
Bro. I have like an hour or two where I just am chilling. And
I get it.
You know, I'm fucking over you people.
I get it, bro. I get it. Go ahead. Tell what happened.
Continue.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, who came to your aid?
Nobody came to my aid. I'm going to. All right,
who did you say
shut the front door. So this is what happened earlier. Okay. So a random person hit me up out the blue on my Instagram. Was just like, I'll read the messages. Actually, take it out.
You know what? I'm actually gonna do that because I gotta piss.
And then don't come back. You
I might
fucking
not.
piece of garbage. I'm just kidding.
You put some soap on things too.
All right, so random person was just.
What if I just kick this shit over?
Then you'll be paying for it, asshole. Random chick. Let me finish my fucking story, people.
Doesn't mean shit. Fuck your story.
Fuck you. I hope the door closes on you. I hope you piss yourself.
It won't close on me.
Yeah, but while you're in the stall, I can move that chair and then close it on you, asshole. Hope you piss yourself. Anyway, random person hits me up, was just like, hola. I was just like, hello. And then the next message was, so basically my boyfriend is a lagger, and I think he don't want me no more. I was like, what's a lagger? Right? And then she said, my boyfriend. I was just like, all right, how come you feel that way? She said, because he never texts me. Low-key, we barely talk. Like, I love him. But I don't know if he just played with... I couldn't understand half the shit she was saying, right? Anyway, so I was like, all right, well, you know, how old are you guys? Like, and she was like 17. I was like, okay, well, you guys are young. You'll figure it out. Good luck type shit, right? So then she... on her page, it says she's a sex therapist. Right? So I felt like that had a thing to do with it.
Somebody was trying to trap your ass, boy.
Right, so I was just like, wait, so on your page it says your profession thing. I'm like, I was like, you're like young, isn't that a little inappropriate? She was like, well, yeah, I'm a sex therapist. I was like, okay, well, that's inappropriate. And then she was like, do you need sex advice? And I was just like, no, you are a minor. That is inappropriate. I'm good. So when it comes to situations like that, that's how I handle that shit. The second I was just like, all right, you're a minor. This conversation's done.
But it's like, even then, as soon as I would have seen the sex therapist shit, I would have just immediately just blocked that shit.
I didn't know until after I was deep into the conversation, and I was just like, I went to the page because I was like, who is this person, right? And the person, I wasn't following them, and it's just a black picture. They have it's a private account, so I don't know. But I was just like, first of all, like, how did you even, like, see my shit? You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, okay. But I saw that because that's the only thing that it says on the person's fucking thing is sex therapist. That's it. So I was just like, so, like, you're a minor talking about you're a sex therapist. Oh, well, would you like to talk about sex? I was just like, or your sex life or whatever. And I was just like, no, like, that's not appropriate at all to be talking about with a minor. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm an adult. You're a kid. Like, no, I'm good. And then that conversation ended right there. So that's how you handle those type of situations, point being. Because you shouldn't be sitting here fucking talking to minors about sex at all. Or anything inappropriate that is adult. Don't you have another cup right there?
You gotta tell Diddy no.
No Diddy.
You gotta tell Diddy no.
Point being, don't talk to minors people like that. The second, like, you making an inappropriate conversation, now you're weird. Point
Shit.
being.
Don't talk to nobody young unless they family. Even if they family, still them conversations like, look, you'll work it out. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I mean, if it's my younger cousin, dude, like, I'm gonna talk to them like they're my family, like,
Yeah.
cause that's my family. But I'm not sitting there saying inappropriate shit to my little cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
No, I'm just
that's
saying
my
I've
blood.
had
That's
to
my
I've had to
family.
block cousins because you like Facebook and stuff like that, and they young as shit. It's just like, damn, you ain't even try your life out. You already talking about sucking dick on Facebook and fucking and shit like that, or what OnlyFans shit. I'm just like, well, damn. I ain't got no conversation to have with you, and I don't want
I'm
to see
the
this
mama.
shit because I view
I ain't
you
gonna
as
hold
my
you.
little cousin.
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
I'm gonna
hold
tell you about
I
yourself
haven't-
real fast.
I haven't, luckily. I mean, I also don't know, but I so far haven't seen any of my family members doing that shit. Like cousins, none of that shit. I haven't seen none of them yet.
And
I'm hoping and praying that I don't,
and
but I haven't
actually,
seen
I have
none
a lot
of
of
that yet.
female cousins, so it's like
Me too.
sometimes it gets overwhelming because at the end of the day, I'm a dude. So if I see a shorty twerking her ass, I might share it. But I'm a dude, you know what I'm saying? She might see some shit and she might want to do a challenge, a ceiling challenge, or whatever. She a female, you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where it's like,
I've seen like my little cousins, like,
you know,
so there's actually this girl I grew up. Her mom I used to babysit her back when I was like 14, 15, right? And I think she was like maybe 9 or 10 at the time. I know she's like a few years younger than me now. I think she's 21 now, 22, something like that. Anyway, point being is that I discovered her again on TikTok. And the TikTok video that I saw was some like thirst trapping, titties out, but she's like a whole grown woman now type thing. But still, even just seeing it, I was just like,
this is what you're doing now.
No.
This
no,
everything that
like,
we
yeah,
talk
you were the
against?
sweetest little girl. No, like, it just, to me, it broke my heart to see it. It was like seeing my own child fucking,
Bro.
you know, and I was just like, no,
I'm
you're
kind
a
of
sweet,
glad that I
innocent
grew
little
up around
girl.
a
Like,
bunch of little boys.
But
Like,
see, and that's like, bro, being a dad to a little girl, bro. It's like, yeah, I got my parents on Facebook and shit like that. They might chime in and they might be like, hey, you talking wild. You might, but I don't really pay attention. But I don't want my daughter to be on some shit like, oh, nah, this nigga, he talking. If I see some shit not corrected and she be like, nah, hell no. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a sense, that's just
I
my
was a
worst
little
fear,
lost,
bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, like having a daughter, bro.
Lost as
Having a
hell.
daughter. Eventually, whatever app they might be in the future, eventually y'all might be on the same app.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As they
right.
grow up, they gonna be doing trends and shit like that.
All
And so
right.
plenty of things that our parents seen that they didn't like.
All right.
What about if you seen something that you ain't like that they did? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I feel like the trends when we were kids. I'm 100% with you on this. I feel like the trends when we were kids were just different than the trends are now.
I feel
And
like
it's
we had
also
dumb
like
trends.
when we were growing up, we didn't have TikTok dances and we didn't have all that shit.
we had a lot
Like,
of fashion
Hold
trends.
on, we had
yeah,
dances.
we had I'm not saying we didn't have dances. I'm saying we didn't have TikTok
You're a
dances.
jerk.
Now
Oh.
doing the Cupid shuffle and the jerk and shit like that, way different than these kids doing these.
I feel like the
Simple
Cupid
ass
Shuffle was
TikTok
not for
dances.
us. It was for the ovals, but
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Like at the school dances when they played the Cupid shuffle. we
yeah, I
were going
know,
ham.
I know.
You
It's like a
crazy.
line dance type
Fuck
thing.
outta here, go. Anyway, point being, we didn't have all of that shit like they do now. So our trends were way different and more or less behind closed doors and not out in the open.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're out in the open with it, but like, because we were at the beginning of the social media boom. So like going to Facebook as your journal was not everybody's
everyday
forte.
life,
Yeah,
right?
it wasn't like an everyday where now it's you wake up, you're fucking just scrolling.
I just woke
know.
up. I'm thinking about toast, maybe cereal.
Yeah, it's just like
On
now
the
it's just
milk.
it's a
Question
diary for a lot of us, and I'm gonna say us because I be posting dumb shit all the time.
Yeah.
Like she was saying earlier, oh, people be like, oh, what's your boy on? If they can't handle
They
my
do.
post, then they're a bunch. I'm not gonna say what I said to her, but
Go ahead and say it.
I'm not gonna say it because
I
that
say it.
was don't. That's too far. Okay, we'll keep that one in private. But there are a bunch of words. There are a bunch of fruitcakes. Put it that way, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Who takes things in their butts, okay?
Yeah,
That's what I
You're right.
said.
I can't say those words.
Yeah,
on
you
on
can't
air.
say
I
those
can't.
specific words that I, said
can't.
because they were hurtful words.
They were.
But I meant it, sucker. Next question.
Damn.
If your baby mama was being abused by her new man, would you feel obligated to come to her rescue?
If my baby daddy was getting beat up by his new bitch, I'll go shoot her. No,
Hold
I'm
on.
just kidding.
No, if you were getting beat up by your new man,
Yeah, I know,
do you feel
but-
like do you feel like he's
gonna
obligated?
happen.
Should he be obligated to come
I'll
in?
shoot the nigga before that happens. Sorry. No, I don't feel like he should be obligated to do it. But
Do you hold him accountable?
do I hold them accountable? No. I feel like it's all based off of the relationship, because there are a lot of baby moms and baby dads that are really just polar opposites, and they kind of just have like this disdain towards each other, and it's best for them not to interact type thing, if you get what I'm saying. Versus you have some co-parenting relationships where they can interact and they are really good at co-parenting. They're like good friends type thing. I don't feel like it's an obligation for you to go do it, but if you and your co-parent are like that, then yeah, I feel like you kind of do have like a sense of loyalty, because that is family, not just, you know, your ex or that and the third. That's your family at this point. And if you would roll up on your sister because somebody doing something to them, then you would roll up for them.
I mean,
feel
but that's
like,
my
in that
sister. That's
aspect.
different than an ex. Like, because I'm not going to lie to you. If I see my ex is getting beat up by her new boyfriend, that sucks.
But
to
did you just hear what I just said? I said at that point, when y'all are at that point of co-parenting where y'all are really just great friends to the point where y'all have a sense of loyalty towards one another, then at that point they are more than just an ex. You are family.
No, I get that because yeah, you guys had a seed together. But again,
You said
if
a
I
seed.
see if I
Right?
see that
seed.
Shorty is getting beat up by her new dude, sucks to suck. That's your problem. That's your fault. You decided you wanted to go there. That was a better situation for you. Get your ass beat down, bitch.
I would say you don't really mean that. And
Well,
the
no,
reason-
if
the
it's a
reason-
girl I didn't have a kid with. Now, if we had a kid together, that's a
Yeah.
way different story. I
Like-
don't have any kids, so I don't know what that's like.
yeah, and in that sense, there you go. Like, yeah, if I
And
had
that-
an ex getting her ass whooped,
No, and
That
y'all
ain't got
already
shit to
know
do with me.
if I saw like
Mhm.
Courtney getting her ass whooped by a dude, I'd be smacking the shit out of that dude because that's like still my best friend. So
oh no. Well, oh, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
you see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I definitely can't understand that. It depends on the ex. Like if I were to see some of my other
When I
exes, shit,
said it, he couldn't understand it.
that's because half of the shit that comes out of your mouth is like
Do you
No, it's just because
understand
you're
the words
bogus,
that's coming out
nigga.
of my
Like
mouth?
I said, I speak too fast and he just too fucking slow to keep up.
Yep, that's what it is.
Hey, it is what it is. But no, yeah.
She looks so done right now. She's like,
I just want to jab his ass in the throat.
do it. Assault me on camera, live, right now.
I'm not
Using
dumb.
it as evidence.
I'm not dumb. Why would I ever lay my hands on you?
Anyway, see, it's that part. That's the part. That's the part.
Your part.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
I will. Continue. Goddamn.
Anyway, point being,
Sheesh.
if my ex was getting beat up, it depends on the ex. Anyway,
He's a
everybody's
bitch,
done
so
with that.
he's
All
not
right,
gonna
next
go beat her
question
up,
that I
beat him
got,
up.
because we're like fucking at the end of the show anyway. So the next question that I got, what's one thing that a man or women wear that irritates you? Ooh, those fucking like. Any girl who wears like jeans with like bedazzled butt pockets. No, baby. No. Or like those jean shorts that like aren't riding up your coochie, the ones that are like just like flopping out and then you have like pockets coming out of them. No, baby. No. We don't do that.
All right. Go Ed, cause
Honestly, I don't like when y'all put y'all's stomach in y'all's pants. I'm sorry, bro. I'm like, what's the purpose? Now,
You just got a big old just.
over time, I've realized that women say that's a sense of fashion or that's just how the style of the pants are.
No, it's because you got a big ass gut.
They're meant to do it. But yeah, but some pants that you know ain't supposed to go above that belly button and y'all still stuff it. I don't know why. If you're feeling that bad, then do something about it.
aw,
But like I said,
no, I know.
and it doesn't matter if you're big or small. I mean, you're beautiful. Everybody's beautiful in their own right. But that's my pet peeve. I don't like the stomach shit. If you got it, just let that shit hang. Flaunt it.
Well, I mean, it depends on the outfit too.
Because if I
like, so
swear
like like those girls that have like a shirt on with like a little over thing, and then they got like the skirt that comes like up. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that's fine.
That,
I'm
he's
just
saying like if they stuffing it, like it's
Don't-
not
like
high waisted.
yeah, like,
you
oh,
just
they
trying
just
to
trying
shove
to-
your
Don't
shit in
package
there.
Oh,
the bitch
no.
and then I get home and
got a
I
muffin
gotta
top
watch
and
it.
that
The
shit.
button pop me in my eye.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, nah, you're not gonna be no can of biscuits with me.
See, a lot of the times that
Let me see that shit.
oh shit, I'm about to offend some people, but a lot of times that's happening with girls who have had kids before, and then they have a lot of that extra.
Nah, I'm not offended. That means I just wanted to hit him.
Yo.
No, but I'm just saying that's typically because I see a lot of now. This isn't every woman who has kids, but I'm just saying that I do see a lot of women who once they have kids, their
Extra
stomach
skin.
just
There's a
starts
lot of
to have
extra
a lot of
skin.
extra shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you get the C-section shit. Like, not every again, this isn't everybody, but I'm
shit.
just saying that I've seen it before, and then you get a lot
What
of
do
shit
you mean,
going on.
especially
Just
if you
Ed
get the
does not approve
C-section?
this
He don't know
message.
what he's talking about,
Yeah,
baby.
Just
Be
Ed-
quiet.
Just Ed
Because
does
it's not,
not-
especially if you get a C-section. You're gonna have extra skin regardless of whether you have a C-section or not.
I know,
if
but
you
I'm
have
talking about
bad
the scar
genes,
that comes.
that's gonna happen
Ed, you know what I'm talking about,
regardless.
though.
I
Like,
don't know
don't
what-
act like you.
The
I don't
only
know what the
thing
fuck
that
you're talking about.
the
You
only thing that
lied.
comes from a C-section is a scar, my nigga. That's
I'm
the
not
only
saying
thing.
there's anything wrong with it. Like, I'm still like attracted to
I
you
don't
if
think
you
you
have a little, some
yeah,
shit going
you just
on
need
here.
to be
but I'm
quiet
just-
because you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about.
better have a whole
You
lot
don't know
of-
what
This
you're
is
talking
always
about.
the excuse. You don't know what you're talking about when you say
don't.
something that
I just
offends
tried
the
to.
masses.
I just tried to explain to you what the only difference was, and you weren't listening to it.
All I was
So
saying
shut
is
up.
girls that I've seen who have who's had C-sections before, a lot of them have this whole thing going on down here, right here underneath
I had
the
a
belly button,
C-section
and
and
it
I
has
got
a lot of
shit
shit
going on.
Did I say all of them? No, I did. Did I specifically say you? No, I did not.
I know
said
females
that I know
gave birth
females.
vaginally and
Bro,
still has
great
the same
for them.
shit.
Jesus Christ, did I
That's
ever
my
disagree
point.
with
You don't know what you're talking
How?
about.
Because I just specifically said something that I have seen before, so now I don't know what I'm talking about because I've seen girls who have a lot of shit going on in this area after they've had a C-section. Sar fucking re if that offended you. Oh, fucking well.
Oh, it's not just gonna be me. I mean, her. It's gonna be all.
I don't fucking care if you get offended at something that I say. Sucks to suck. You shouldn't have became a single mom. Fuck out of here.
Oh shit! This nigga said a single mom. Shit, Jesus.
A whole lot of diddy dick.
You let him hit it raw.
A whole lot of diddy dick.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just saying.
Hey, yo.
Sucks to suck.
Hey,
I don't think he heard me. I think that's okay.
You-
I don't give a
Nobody
fuck.
did.
She just
But
offended. That's all it is.
I will say this. Yes, when it comes to
She is,
even
I
when
know.
even when it comes to that.
Oh no, I'm not. I don't
And it
have
comes
that,
with
but still.
the oatmeal pie and stuff like that, the stretch marks. Baby, if you
Tiger
got
stripes
them,
on the cheeks.
if you got
I love
them,
my stretch marks.
if you got them and you're a mother, yes.
Oh, my mother.
You know what I'm saying? A mother, you deserve it. Now the ones that are young and your shit look like Tony the Tiger and you ain't really did nothing with your
Just
life,
because you fat.
baby.
Well, hold on now, because I've
That's still
seen,
kinda cute, though.
I've seen situations,
Some.
right? I've seen
Not on
situations
white women.
where girls they'll go through a period in their life where they were a little bit bigger,
Yeah,
but then
they
they
lose
slim
weight.
out through time, and then they get a lot of that stretch mark going
You can
on
always see it
on the
right
legs and the, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm talking about
I'm talking about I see
specifically
some
white
tiger
women.
stripes.
It'll be stretch marks right behind the
Specifically
arms.
white women. They have
Yeah,
that
that
like
part.
pink reddish stretch upper, like somebody.
Oh
like
no, I know
Freddie
what you're talking
just
about.
got
I
in
know what
there
you're talking
and
about. I know what
just
you're talking about. Yeah.
Like actually, you know when they said like deep fears, like people have like holes and shit. When white women have those like deep stretch marks, it's a white thing. I don't know what it is. It's white women. When I see it, it gives me like anxiety.
I just pissed so many people off today.
It just made me want to like check myself a little bit. Like, wait a minute. You don't look good, baby.
No.
Say yours is fine. I wasn't saying you at all. You weren't included.
I
in
don't give a fuck if it did. Y'all don't care about y'all opinions for real.
I mean, but still, the point being is that I'll still tear some shit apart. Look, I ain't gonna hold you, right?
You'll eat a fupa.
No,
he will.
That I can't do.
He will.
That I
As
can't
long
do
as it smells like
specifically for a
cookies.
few reasons. One, because every fupa that I've seen was hairy,
Ooh.
and two,
Ugh,
because that's just a lot of like, and then it's sweaty and it's too moist down there. And
He
it's,
said if it's smooth and smell like cookies, he'll do it.
absolutely.
Hey, what's that shit off
He'll
of
do
Pirates of
it.
the Caribbean? He's like, the black spot.
Yeesh. Okay.
Smooth
All right.
and smells
Last question I have for the night, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Do you think a relationship with both parties are extremely controlling is a safe relationship to be in? As far as
He lost
if you tell somebody, or like, say you want to go do something, right? But you can't do it unless she says you can, or unless she can go with you, type shit. She won't let you do shit unless she can come. and you're the same way with her. She can't do shit unless you're there. Is that a safe relationship to be in?
No, they're gonna off each other.
I wouldn't say they're gonna
Somebody
off each
gonna
other.
kill somebody.
It's gonna get real disrespectful, because it's gonna get to a time and a point where, like,
Somebody
I'm
want their
grown.
space. Yeah, they're gonna want their space, and they're gonna want to do something on their own, and then the other person's gonna be like, "No, you can't go unless I'm there," and then it's gonna turn into a whole argument. That's toxic. To me, that's just very unhealthy, very unsafe. You shouldn't be in a relationship like that. If you're on both, this is going to both parties. If you're too insecure to let your partner go out and live their own life as well, as far as like if they want to go out with their friends, if you're too insecure to let them go out with their friends, that's an internal struggle you have to work on. Like,
definitely ask questions though. I'll be like, why? Okay, where? But that's more of a if something happens.
Right. Well, here's my thing with the situation, right? If I'm with a shorty and she's like, I want to go out with my friends, fine, cool, great. All I ask is periodically, it doesn't have to be every hour on the hour, but at least periodically throughout the night, just shoot me a text and let me know you're good. And if you go somewhere, if you move from one place to the other, just let me know that you're doing that, so that I just know where you're at, just in case I start to not hear from you.
But I feel like that's love though, for real. You know what I'm saying? On both sides. But somebody just say, hey, yo, bro, like, cause I've had moments like that. Like, you gone for hours, don't say nothing, then attitude. I'm like, fuck you mad for? But I understand. If you didn't give no fucks about me, you wouldn't have no attitude.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, that'd be a turnoff to a lot of people, like, especially because I've been in situations where it's like, because I don't think I'm a controlling person as far as like if I'm dealing with a shorty and she wants to go out, go have fun. That's fine. Like I said, these are just my only requirement is just hit me up every once in a while you're out to let me know you're okay. That's it. Just that I know that you're okay. Because when you stop responding, there's one of two things happening in my mind. I think that you're hurt, and I think something bad happened, or I think you're out doing some shit you shouldn't be doing.
He think they fucking.
Right. So, but I'm just being honest.
But even then, you grown. You gonna do what the fuck you want to do regardless.
That's what I'm saying. So
it is what it is.
At that point, it's just a trust factor that if you don't have enough trust to let your partner go out with their friends and have enough trust that they're gonna just go out and have a good old time, whatever, keep it PG. You shouldn't be with that person then if you don't trust them.
I don't even feel like it's because I actually have a situation that I've encountered, not my personal situation, but where a guy is like that. And I don't even feel like it's necessarily like you shouldn't be with that. No, it's not. But I don't feel like you shouldn't be with that person. Sometimes it's you. Sometimes you really need to just solve the insecurities that you have within yourself, because you might think that, oh yeah, it's just this person. Nope, it's just this person. And then go to the next one and you still got the same fucking problem. So heal yourself.
100%. No, I agree 100%.
Heal yourself.
But that was an extension of what I was pretty much saying too as well. Like, cause that's where I was getting is like, if you can't trust that person, that means you have insecurities within yourself and traumas that you still have not healed from that you gotta get over.
Fix it.
You got to get over that, and
move on.
Being with that person most likely isn't going to fix that, because anything they do, you get super insecure type thing. So
let it go.
Yeah, but that's all I got for the night, y'all.
Are we
you know
gonna
what I'm
play
saying?
it?
Oh yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play these songs before we go out. We're gonna go through and play both of these songs.
Play yours first.
Okay. Hold up. Let me get over to the screen because you were right. I totally forgot about that portion. Thank you for doing that. Oh shit! I gotta go up to the other screen. Hold up. Entertain the masses for a minute.
Entertain the ones for a minute.
They want to be. They want to keep it. Thank you. Drewski and his girl Ruby Rose spending time together. Oh my god!
You know they said that was like so not real, and I believe it. They fit together. They fit.
Oh nah, this just came out 14 minutes ago.
Let me see. Oh, they so together. They so cute. Look at Drewski.
No, wait.
Ooh, he said,
put the tongue in there. Oh, it's done.
He said,
Ruby Rose, you will never get another like from me ever.
You're mine. Wow,
oh my
really?
gosh,
because of Drewski?
crazy.
He's funny. All you gotta be is funny.
Nah, that fucking tongue, the tongue in the mouth is different.
All you gotta do is be funny to get the bitches.
He wiggling in that shit in
Let me
there. Oh
stop.
hell no.
Get the bitches. All you gotta do is be funny. I Kiki. Okay, listen to Monty's song, y'all. Monty and Tali.
I'm coming back.
Tali.
All right, so yeah, me and Ty Lee the other day came up with this song. Honestly, I was inspired from doing the session with those guys. And me and Ty Lee came up with this song. I came up with the hook, sent it over to him. He brought the beat to me. Usually, y'all already know I like to make my own beats, but Ty Lee brought this one over. And I was just like, hell yeah. And very next morning, I sent him my hook over, and he was like, "Fuck yeah!" And then like 2 days later, he came through, and we knocked the whole song out, and it was fire. So here we go. That's pretty much the song after the hook goes on and it ends. But yeah, man, I was actually really proud of that, man. I was really proud of that song. I worked pretty hard on it. I ain't even gonna lie to ye. Oh, shit.
No, I definitely was like, when I heard the beat, I was like, yes, that's a Monty track. That is a Monty track. Tyler said, yeah, this is a Monty track. It is a Monty track.
It is indeed. It was a fun time, fun song. I enjoyed it. I'm glad that I did it. Thank you, Tyler, for putting me on it. Man, got a hit for the summer, baby.
My nigga talking about some.
So
this is my track.
Here like,
this is my track. He thought I was gonna try to take it to some shit. My track.
Everybody was like, yeah, no, I'm the best out here. No, I'm the best out here, people. All right, just so you guys are all fully aware, I'm better than. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, so now we're gonna check out Tay's amazing track that she had also did. I hope that I'm about to click on the right thing here.
I don't know. I hope so. Oh yeah, that's it.
Is it the whole thing?
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
Shit sounds like
right. I'm scared now.
How you gonna look me in my face when I know you've been moving straight? Would be different if I told you the truth. You just wanna lie and play these games, beg and feel like
That's
you
what I
gon'
said.
change.
Hell
I don't know what to do. Lied and said love didn't hurt. You didn't put me first. When I look back at all that you put me through, you claim that it isn't her, that we didn't work. Boy, I'm just so over you. I don't even wanna love no more. And I never see you in the club no more. Ain't no feelings and no trust no more.
Let's go.
Someone I can trust no more. Yeah, I tried to change things, but ain't friends, so I don't want no more.
I was not expecting
I don't even wanna love no more. I don't even wanna love no more. You said you're lying to me, playing games while you trying me. Even your homeboys were loyal. They kept kept on eyeing me. One of them tried to slide on me. I loved you, baby, honestly. The hell I should've did it and lied to you like you lied to me. I feel stupid for even thinking about keeping you when you cheated. You mad that I still believe it. You gave me multiple reasons. I feel like you never loved me. You should've went off the deep end. For saying you was with Kevin on weekends when you were cheating. I don't even wanna love no more. Ain't no hugging if I see you in the club no more. Ain't no feelings and no trust no more. But I can promise you someone I can trust no more. Yeah, I try to change, stay, can't remain friends. Someone I don't want no more. I don't even wanna love no more. I don't even wanna love no more. I don't even wanna love no more. Ain't no hugging if I see you in the club no more. Ain't no feelings and no trust no more. But I can promise you someone I can trust no more. Yeah, I try to change, stay, can't remain friends. Someone I don't want no more. I don't even wanna love no more.
Yeah, those melodies are all me. Just letting her know. Do this. That was me. Just kidding.
Yeah, let me pause this shit real quick. You's a bullshitter, bro. You so much of a bullshitter. You so much of a ain't ass shit. Bro, what the shit, bro? All them times we done begged you. We done begged. We didn't ask.
What?
Hey, go ahead and get on the song. Come on, do this song.
I mean, she has before,
have
though.
gotten
She
on
just
the
like
song
didn't
before.
really like
What?
do much with
When?
it.
When did she do it?
I mean, I still got it in
Yeah,
my
she-
phone right
she-
now.
she-
It's recorded?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's recorded. It's done.
Yes.
You've heard
It's
it.
not done. I still need to go in and put in.
Because I was waiting months ago on this.
I guess
And
I
they
just
didn't hear
have
nothing from
confidence.
it.
Aw,
And then
thank
you put this
y'all.
out. That's crazy.
Yeah, y'all tell her to make more music. Her bullshitting ass.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh,
That's
man.
wild.
And then y'all
Was
gonna
not
come onto
expecting
the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's stuck right
You
here
see
now.
how Monty got
Watch
that?
next time I can see you or
He-
see your name pop up on my chat.
He committed.
That's crazy. Yeah, Tay, that was fire. I like that.
Yeah, no, this is
Thank you.
I was very proud. I was like a
And
proud.
Ty Lee, bro, you got
Talib,
you got
bro,
a gift,
the
homie.
pen is amazing.
You
He
got a
is
gift,
really
homie.
good.
Got a gift.
Bro, yeah, so the thing is,
We
like,
love
he
it.
just like we were just talking because he was on the show last week, and we were talking before the show, and he was telling me about really dope opportunities that he had got for songwriting opportunities. You know what I mean? And I'm like, bet. And then we were talking about it, and then he was like, "Yo, I got this song, but I need a singer for it." Da 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 da. I'm like, we were in here talking about that, and I was like, "Well, she could sing." And then that was how all that happened. It
Yeah.
was really just that
Nah,
simple. He was like, "Oh, word, all right, let's try it out. Let's try
Nah,
it."
for
And then we
real.
did it, and that shit was
It
like
really
that,
took
man.
Talib to make me feel confident in doing it for
Now,
real, though.
I know you got to do all the paperwork and getting stuff like that, but me personally,
Well, so the
I
thing,
would
Had a
push
lot of
that
fun.
bitch.
well, no. So the thing about the song is that he's trying to sell it.
Yeah.
So this was a reference track.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
damn.
a reference track.
Well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that
It
we
don't
can't
ma-
still put the song out because we can still put the song out, and if it gets sold, we just gotta take it down. But
Yeah, I throw that bitch on TikTok tonight.
some shit, yeah.
Tonight, on God, bro. I would throw that bitch on
Oh,
TikTok
God,
tonight.
oh, bro.
Have you do a little cover, or like a little something to a video to it. Have your sister do a song, bro. That shit blow up in a minute. I ain't gonna lie
I
to
don't
you,
even want to love no more.
Nah, that was definitely.
cause we ain't got nobody right now.
Oh,
there's
thank
no-
you, monkey. That's my
There's no
baby.
females out right now that I've listened to besides Mariah the Scientist that is on that type right there, on that vibe.
Oh, I've heard a few. I'm
Who?
not trying to disappoint. But
No, really,
bro,
yeah.
Chantel be on that.
Shit,
I'm talking
come
about
on.
big time
Local-
motherfuckers.
Oh,
but
we
we
talking
talking
about
local
listeners.
artists.
I'm sorry. I don't.
Damn.
You don't
straight
listen to the
lack
local
of
ones?
respect.
I mean, I do listen to them, but I
well,
don't
is that what? Are you talking about locally, or are you talking about nationally right now?
I'm saying I
He
said
said
Mariah
big-
the Scientist.
He said Mariah the Scientist. He
What
talking
the fuck
big,
that
big.
is?
That's you love me, daddy.
What? No,
Young
I'm not gonna say it. 'cause
Thug,
it's
sorry.
pause,
Nah,
but
I don't know.
Mariah
any
the
of
Scientist,
that
bro,
shit.
or and it's just a lot of females right now. What I meant to say is a lot of big time females right now aren't really putting out that type of music. So for all the ones that do put out this type of music, this will be your
Whether
chance
they
to take
like it or
over.
not,
Like,
I want to show you off.
Nah, that is.
I want to show you off. Bro, I fucking love
Yeah.
Doja Cat, bro. I swear to God.
Doja
like,
but
Cat
see,
is
Doja
dope.
Cat is not. She's not that type of.
I know she.
Artist.
But I
She's
know. I
everything.
know. No, I
She'll
know.
do
She's
that,
totally
and then
different.
she'll
No, I
rap
know.
on a
I know.
whole
I know.
nother
I'm sorry. It was
I'm
just
saying
like
a person
See, but
that
that's
does
the
I
sing.
mean, I
thing.
just love listening to her
That's
music, bro.
the thing.
I'd be like, oh my God, Doja Cat.
No.
I don't find her attractive at all, but I think
really
her music
need
is
to
just so.
start like finding my I feel like I don't have a solid voice, if you get what I'm saying.
Yes,
I
Kia,
feel like
you know.
I do it all. I love so much, so many different genres,
Yeah.
but at the same time,
But like I said, that shit right there, for somebody like look at your sisters. You know what I'm saying?
Making
But
them
somebody
crap.
like me
Those
that
were
haven't
babies.
never heard you sing before, and then boom, there you go.
You have though,
That's-
and you've heard her song.
I haven't heard her.
Yeah.
She's done little harmonies, but
no,
she hasn't did a full.
no, she did a
I've
whole.
never
yes,
heard
she
a full
did.
song from
her.
I was. I was.
You were definitely in here for the little reggae joint.
Wasn't he during like half of the session? Then he
No,
left
he
or some
wasn't.
shit.
He wasn't. He wasn't there.
Was
for
it
the
just
session.
us? Okay, I don't remember.
He wasn't. Oh,
Whatever.
Thank you.
Point
baby.
being, great singers, great music that's been made. You know what I'm saying?
Let me go ahead and start playing this pen and work then.
Yeah, so she
Yeah,
said
no
she gonna
excuses now.
bullshit.
Next time you say that shit don't happen, I get full responsibility. Hit your ass with
No,
a
I
book.
don't know why, but Talik rung it out of me, bro. He really did.
Well,
It
it's
was
easier.
like-
It's and I'm being 100%. And I've never let somebody write a verse for me before, right? Never. But I let Ty Lee write my verse for the song that we did. I wrote like a couple lines in it, but he wrote 95% of it, right? Just like recording something that's already written and you don't have to think about it yourself is so much different than
It's
trying to
so
think
much
about it yourself and then like think
different.
about how you, because he already had an idea of what he wanted and he just like would just like show me and then I'd be like, oh, easy, and then I would just sing it, you know. So it's a way different vibe and way easier to just like take something that somebody's already written for you and then just record it, opposed to writing it yourself and then recording it, because then you got to think about how do I want
Not
it to
them
sound,
gassing
how do
me in
I
the
this, that, and the
comments.
other, you know, all that type of shit. What?
They gassing me real bad.
Yeah, because they proud of you because you sound good.
Like,
you
I'm finna
sound
go-
great.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. In the back of my head, I was like, it's probably gonna be a little screechy. It's probably gonna be a little. In my head, I had it in there. I was like, I ain't never heard Tay sing before. I ain't know it was gonna
Oh
be.
wow,
alright.
really? You definitely heard me sing before, dog. And
Not
then
like
you would say,
this, bro.
"Oh,
Like,
you
not
need to get
in
in the
denial.
studio. If you're not in nobody's studio, then don't fucking talk
yeah,
to me."
but not
It's
like that. That right there is crazy. Like that right there.
I
Play
don't.
that shit back
I'm
again.
not gonna
Shit.
cry because
Can
I'm
we
not
get a
a
reverb
bitch.
before we leave?
Yeah, no, I'll play it back, but I am gonna end the show because we're already at like 2
Yeah,
hours
we
almost.
do need to end this show. It's
Don't
2
tell me
hours.
what to motherfucking do.
Nigga, you heard what we said.
Next
Make
week
some
we
fucking
got.
drums, nigga.
Next week.
Yeah,
Metro Boomin, shut up and make some drums.
I'm sorry, it was the perfect moment. just makes it.
Make some. Shut up and make some drums, nigga. Ow. You're a big guy.
You're a flatback. Until next week, we got Tie Drive Taste. Stunna coming to the show next week, and then we have a new female that we're gonna be
It's little bit
bringing
of jiggle.
on. We're gonna be bringing on, seeing how she do. We'll talk about that more next week when we see them.
You better really.
Thank
be
you
funny,
guys for
Ashley.
watching the 100th episode of HO. 100 fucking episodes, people. A hundo.
What the fuck? I'm
If
not
for the
bringing you
1,000
anything.
more.
Go to sleep. Okay,
Bye,
love
guys.
you.
I love you guys so very much. Oh my god.
We're not gonna play it again. Just go
Bye.
listen to